Alrighty, what is up everybody? I am back with another day of Oblivion gaming, chilling here in the beautiful rainy outer wilds. We just collected all the map markers in this game, which you can see here. Every map location has been discovered, as you can tell by this number here as well, 309. And yeah, I was offline yesterday. Today, I should say, today we're going to be starting a lot of the initial collection and questing stuff in Coral, Imperial City. You know, now that our character is officially like really set up now, has every location, has all the boosts and buffs and dupes and dups and diddly doopity dupes. Now that my character has all the little things they need to actually get this run underway, we're going to actually sort of start the run proper. This is like the end of the setup, you know. So, there's going to be a lot of, like, minor, a lot of note-taking today about, like, go here, do this, go there, do that. I'm going to try to keep it more generalized in terms of, like, the task list to complete, because it's a lot of little things, like go to Blank's house, grab Nernroot, go to this house, grab, you know, invest, whatever, so, yeah. As you can see, I already have like 3-4 pages of notes here. And now we are going to officially begin the... With my keyboard a little bit so I can type more easily. We're officially going to begin the Coral... By the way, what up, Eddie Skywalker? How you guys doing, man? Coral plus main quest. Alright, what is it called in Sheikah's splits? I'll just name it the exact thing that Sheikah's. Coral 1/Market District. That's it. So we gotta take care of this stuff first. And then we can get on the main quest. Thank you, Michael, for the gift to America Sucks Ass, getting us back to, I believe, 580 subs. Michael actually sent me a DM today, talking about, like, hey, do you like living in America? You know, I gotta put all of your DMs on blast, Michael, especially after that gift. But I hope you're still enjoying Japan. My guess is that you're becoming more disillusioned with the capitalist system every day, as you should be. Yeah. I know you've been talking about wanting to move out, like, out of the country for a while now, so hopefully you're one step closer to that, should that still be a goal of yours. And I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, so let me move the keyboard slightly so I can see my health bar. Let's get started. First of all, let's head over to Coral. Dude, there's gotta be a better way to, like move across the map, right? I think what I gotta remember is that, when you drag, you have to click inside the bounds of the map. Like, you can't click over here or over here. You have to click inside the bounds of the map, but you can drag outside of the bounds of the map. I gotta remember that. So that'll make map movement a little easier. Not a lot, but a little easier. A little less dragging. Yeah, what's up, Ninja Monkey? I mean, dude, if you're not disillusioned with America, politics, like, economic, inequality, if you're not fed up with that, I mean, you just, you know, you're not even paying attention. But, it's one thing to acknowledge it, be fed up with it, whatever, versus let it rule your life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be living a lifestyle where you feel like you're a slave to shit. I'm lucky that I don't have to, you know, thanks to streaming and you guys and all this stuff, but, you know, whatever it takes for you to break out of whatever slave, indentured servitude type system that's got you feeling, like, angry, you know, at the world. I feel like it's so common that people, get pissed off. Whatever it takes to break free of that, whether that's, changing what you're doing or moving somewhere else or whatever it takes. Finding something new, just taking a step away from what you've currently been doing and just moving on. Sometimes that's all you need, really. Anyways, yeah, let's watch this video, shall we? So we're gonna go back here, using my trusty back key here. Oh wait, where are we? Oh, we're like I'm way in the wrong spot here. I want to be post 1 hour here. Okay, this is pre-map exploration. Okay, this is the map exploration. You guys remember this shit from yesterday? The fucking map exploration vibes. So sick. Anyways. It's definitely the funnest part of the run so far has been the map exploration. And I'm gonna go back and do more of it. Like, I really should just, I should just sit here and practice it today, to be honest. That would be a valid thing for me to do today. Would be to just practice the map exploration, but I feel like we can do that anytime. Like, we don't want to get stuck on any one chunk of the run for too long. So we're gonna keep it moving, I think, for today. Until we get through the whole run, then I can be like, alright, let's work on this section, let's work on that section, and get, like, stuff like the Nern route coming up is going to be another section like that. But yeah, super fun part of the run. Let's skip forward here. Just flying around, you know. Occasionally summoning a skeleton. Quick saving everywhere. Dude. Okay. Okay, now we're at the end of it. Wait, no, almost. I think his last spot was the Imperial Sewer. Yep. Okay. So boom. So here's the end of his map exploration here. What's up, Poopy Pants? How you doing? Thank you for the good luck with the practice, Ninja. Okay, here we are. Boom. 1:46:47 on the timestamp. I'm gonna I feel like I should make these timestamps relative to world record. I'll make one right here in my notes. 1:47. Oops. Or 1:46:49. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to start taking diligent notes of what Sheikah does. In fact, I'm going to make my notes be in a different window. So that way I don't, have to keep clicking between them. I'll make this video a little smaller. Can I put it on theater mode, does that help? Or is there a pop out? Is there no pop out YouTube player? I'm kind of surprised. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Pop out YouTube. Right mouse click, and then again. Loop, mini player. Wait, is that with the mini player? What is it? Choose picture. Picture in picture. Move the new popped up window to where you want. Okay. Watch picture in picture. And now we can move this wherever we want. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Yes. Okay. And now I can just put my notes back up behind it. Yes, this is good. Okay, so Market District here. See, look at this. Now I can watch the video and take notes right underneath. Boom, big brain. Now I don't have to click between tabs. I'm a genius. Okay, so Coral, he's waiting.
The other locations are 58 Oblivion gates and the Pale Pass, which we can't discover yet, so...
Turn off captions here. Subtitles off.
About 30 minutes, 33 minutes, not bad. Not bad, all things considered.
World record did the whole map exploration in about 33 minutes. I think if you do it efficiently and you memorize all the locations and you do it all in one smooth go, I think you can do it in somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes. And for my first time doing it on the stream the other day, it took me 3.5 hours. So it's gonna take a lot of practice to get to that like level of like sub 30 minutes and beyond. But that's for another day.
Should already be kidnapped, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, athletics trainer. So I think he waited to a specific time of day. Oops. So that way he could find the athletics trainer. This guy. And then also let's get our hotkeys going here. So take all our stat. Oh, do I have my hotkeys taken care of? How do I check? You know I don't. I feel like I should like upgrade stack 0. Whatever. Like, I should, like, enchant a different dagger to just do... Well, because we'll be using Apotheosis most of the run anyway, so right now it doesn't matter. Okay, we got Skooma. Oh, I need to put Skooma on stack 1. And then we got the Strong Potion of Healing right there. I should put the Skooma on tab. And the Strong Potion of Healing stack 1. Or on hotkey 1. And then... I think I should get the Flash Bolt right here. And I guess it doesn't really... Oh, Grand Soul Gems right here would be good. Oh, and then also we need our spells. So like 4 and 5 can be our, like... Yeah, I gotta get that Mercantile spell. A Mercantile. 4... Any other spells I want to immediately get on? Reflection. Yeah, I feel like we're good. What does Void Seed do? The power? Oh, that's pointless. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. What's up, Upward Vertigo and everyone just getting here right now? Hope you're all doing well. Oh, I accidentally full screened. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while I snag my mouse. Hold up. Oh, my mouse is like stuck in my... Oh god. There we go. My mouse got stuck in my computer chair wheel. I need to get like another wireless mouse. Anyways, yeah, I'll be right back. Just 1 minute. I'll let you guys enjoy the beautiful archery. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm gonna turn off the beer counter for right now because I haven't actually consumed any beer while learning this game recently. I should like, I need to add like a weed counter. But the weed counter would probably be at like 2. 2 weeds. Alright, let's get this guy's training.
Honditan is the...
I'm
listening. That will get you something.
Maybe I'm not. Hold on.
Goodbye. Well met. Yes, also.
Did I cast the... I guess I didn't cast the right spell. Maybe you just,
Alright, Darwa should already be kidnapped, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to specifically select athletics. Yeah, I think I got all mixed up there. Silly. Okay, athletics. There we go.
Farewell. Honditan is the name.
Training.
I've heard stories of a woman who traveled the world on foot before settling down somewhere in Cyrodiil. Envil, I think it was. I believe her name was...
You only get this dialogue, you know, there's, from, this guy's the master, or the guy that starts the master trainer quest for athletics. And you only get this dialogue if you have 100 athletics, specifically. So for 1 second, I have 100 athletics just to get the... And you have to do that for every skill, every related master trainer quest for every skill in the game. Which I think that's like, what is that, like 12 or 16 or some shit?
You should...
So that's why we have an A, acrobatics, all these spells for the master trainers. And that would mean that there's, I actually haven't counted it before, but that would mean that there's how many master trainers in the game? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, there's 21 master trainers in the game. All with a related quest. And if any of the especially if the quest starting NPC dies before you start that master trainer quest, your run's over, by the way. Because you can't get full completion, full finite stats. Probably when I do my first run of this, I think, I'll be surprised if my first run doesn't have like a run killing thing, like where I can't complete a certain quest or whatever, but I think I'll just play it out anyways, rather than like reset for a technically valid run. I don't know. I'll have to see what it feels like in the moment, but, you know, I think once I get to that point, I should consider just like no resetting the first time or two. Even if one like little thing is like not advanced. What's actually more of a concern on a 100% run is also like soft locks. Or like things where like it won't let you, even though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it won't even let you progress at all. Yeah, I don't know. This game definitely has a lot of those, so without stressing it too much, let's keep taking notes here. So athletics. Oh, and you can just pause and play spacebar. Yeah, let me... Okay, Coral 1, Market District. I'll say athletics training. That's what I've been calling him. Athletics training, what's his name? Honditar. I'll kind of save generally where they are. Honditar, outside fighters guild. Now, next thing he does. block training now. Hold on, pause. Athletics training. On guitar, and then where's the orc? Let's go find. Oh, there he is.
I'm Lumgrub.
Damn, he's beautiful. He's got that light orc complexion. He's a light-skinned orc. Very beautiful complexion. Complexions are a crazy slider in this game for your character's like appearance. It really changes like the hue of their like skin in a really noticeable way. Anyways, block training. Grow Eros nearby. Okay. Oops. He's in the Fighters Guild now. Let me go ahead and get that block training first. Block training.
I'm Lum. Look.
Okay, now we're going to the Fighters Guild. Oh yeah, unlock. I should put the unlock spell on my hotkeys, like on 5 or something. See open. Can you like Control F, like look up a spell in your inventory? I don't think you can, which is really annoying. I gotta remember my skoom's on tab now. Let's keep watching.
Quick, we're gonna need more.
One notable thing that we're gonna see recurring in Sheikah's run is that he's having to get more skooma than he really needs, or having to redupe skooma because of carry weight restrictions that we no longer have. Yeah, hopefully the video isn't too small for you guys. I don't know if anyone's even really paying attention to it anyway, so it's all good. Sabine Lowell.
Little crusty, but that's okay. We don't mind a little crust in this household.
Okay, hold on. What did he do with that bitch? So we went to the Fighters Guild. We talked to Sabine Lowell downstairs. Invest Sabine Lowell. I wonder if I should like be numbering my investments. What's up, DZ? Thanks for the good luck. Is there a speed difference between controller and mouse and keyboard for menu navigation? Actually, if you play like on 360, for example, menuing is actually a lot easier than it is on, in my opinion, than it is on PC, because you have to individually click on, you can't search anything, and you have to manually click on everything. So if I want to like go to a spell, I have to go click like this, whatever. So if you're quick with your clicks, it's not bad. Or I want to see a spell, I gotta go here, you know, organized by alphabetical, and then so on and so forth. So it's very click intensive. So one thing that I actually did was I went to auto hotkey and made the arrow keys left and right do page left, page right, basically. or the arrow keys, I rebinded them to somewhere near WASD, to Z and X. So that way I could do this, but still, it doesn't really make it much more efficient. In fact, I forget to use it a lot. So I'm still learning in that regard. But yeah, we want to go downstairs here, I believe. Right? We're in the Fighters Guild. Basement. And then here's the other thing is, okay, so now, we have to... Can I also just, like, exit with enter or something? See, there's another thing. You have to, like, bring the... Oh god, the lockpicking menu sucks. Because, like, it's the mouse that moves the lockpick. As well as, you know, searches for stuff. And then, like, the mouse will disappear. You see that? It's like, what the fuck, dude? There's gotta be, like, a better way, right? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, when it detects that it's moving the lockpick instead of the cursor, it, like, deletes the cursor. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Spyro 4 just got announced. Yo, 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 let's see it, let's see it. Where is it? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Everyone just, like, came into my chat immediately, like, yo! I'm gonna look it up. Spyro 4 announced. $20 hours. Does someone have a link? Or like where is it? Is it, what is it, like Xbox Game Direct or something? Xbox Showcase. I'm gonna look that up on Twitch. Or Xbox Showcase. On Google. Where is it? Okay, here it is live from IGN. Let me move this video out of the way here.
More realistic right now. Reports of the final part of B.J. Blazkowicz's Nazi-killing trilogy being in production emerged.
Wait, was this? Wait, hold on. Is this the right one? Right now, started streaming 4 hours ago. Okay, so if I skip forward. I don't see Spyro. Oops. I'll follow this link. Oh, okay, there it is. I hope you guys like the Oblivion music in the background. It kind of goes together. A new evil rises. Yeah, well, it looks like they're sticking with the reignited art style. Wait a minute. They made him, like, more manly. Oh, that's so weird. They made his, like, face, like, more, like, they made him, like, Chad. Hold on, like, more angular, like he's mogging harder. It's so weird. Yeah. Oh, they, like, mixed, oh, dude, they, like, mixed the fucking, Skylander Spyro with, like, the old, he's got, like, a little hint of the squished. Oh, dude, no, man. No, how you guys gonna do my boy like that, man? What is he supposed to look like? Like, I think this is the problem. I don't think people understand what Spyro is supposed to look like. Dude, he looks so chopped, guys. I mean, be honest with me. What did they do to my boy? They gave him like a fucking big ass, like, Shrek nose type of situation. They gave him a big ass nose. This is supposed to be him, like, teenage years, I bet. I bet this is him, like, grown up into sort of an adult now. I don't know. I don't like it. I do not like the character design. I also don't like the really bright, washed out color palette. Like, when it got to, here, I'll watch the rest of it and say, oh, Rome, dude, what is that font, dude? This font is dark, like, literally everything I'll make the thing bigger so you guys can see. Everything artistically about the Spyro series has gone to shit. Everything, like, I mean, just from a purely, like, aesthetic, artistic standpoint. From the original games, it just went downhill. It just went downhill, and that's just my opinion. I know some of you guys like it. I hate it. Like, this looks like Dawn of the Dragon to me. What's funny is I really like some games that have really washed out colors, like Oblivion here, as you guys can see. Like, if I were to go outside right now, this game is hella washed out as fuck. But to me, it's like the washed out extra bloom look of it works with a game like Oblivion. Whereas with Spyro, it just looks like super, super, like, I don't know, the colors just look too, like, too washed out. I have no description beyond that. I hate it. I hate that they stuck with the, you know, the new, you know, reignited, like, washed out colors. I hate what they did to his face. I hate the font of it. So far, I fucking hate it. So far. And what about you guys? You guys excited? Am I supposed to be, like, excited right now? I'll watch it again, why not? Dude, it is Spyro 4. In its defense, it is Spyro 4. Notice they didn't call it Spyro 4, by the way. So is this really Spyro 4? I guess it's the closest thing we're gonna get, right? Watch this be like a mobile game with like microtransactions and shit. I hope not. Like, bro, I just don't like this. This looks too like Disney, Pixar, AI generated, like, almost. I'm not saying that's what this is, but that's what it looks like to me. It's like a kid's cartoon. It's like super kiddie, you know? Thank you, Magasta, for the sub. It's gonna be an MMO. That'd be kind of cool. If it's an MMO, that'd be sick, actually. That's probably best case scenario is if it's an MMO. I would actually be so down for that. Alpha footage captured on PC. Yeah, it's very it reminds me of like Legend of Spyro movement. That's all the gameplay we got, by the way. And also it said in the bottom, subject to change. Not sold. I'm not sold on it at all. But it is Spyro 4, so I'm hyped. I'm right there with you guys. I'm hyped. As much as I fucking hate this, I'm hyped. So yeah. Yeah, that looked like the fucking flight movement in Dawn of the Dragon. That's the only gameplay. So, alright. Like, dude, why couldn't they had aerospace engineers make the flight movement in Spyro 1. Why couldn't they just keep it? Why couldn't they just keep basic, like, analog flight, you know? It's also, what I don't like about more like, later iterations of the flight mechanics with Spyro is that they have like a delay to them. Spyro's like so animated with all of his movements that it's like delayed. In Spyro 1, it's just like you like aim a direction, it just goes that direction. You know? I like for it, you could almost say I like it more arcade flight style. That's the only thing I can really comment on as far as the gameplay is concerned. Yeah, where's dude, I gotta see Canadian Guy A's stream. Hold up. Canadian Guy A. Is he live right now? I hope so. Please tell me he's live right now. Yeah, he's live. Is he losing his mind? Oh, dude. Love this.
Flight.
I want to see when it first got announced. I want to see his initial reaction. Because he probably was watching the whole... He was probably watching the whole showcase, right? Yeah, it's right after this. It's right after this.
Is the trailer still going? Whatever.
Ever given to folk like us.
We did it!
This is him right here.
We did it!
Dude, we did it. He was right.
Oh, I'm
he was
crying.
right all along.
Oh, there's so many gifted subs and stuff coming in. If you could just give me a few minutes.
He's like at a loss for words.
Oh my gosh.
It's so wholesome.
You guys.
It's so wholesome. That's so cool. I'm honestly so happy for him. I really am. This was a long time coming for him.
But
yeah.
I want to let you guys know something. Oh.
But guys, this game's gonna be dog
I want to
shit.
let you guys know something.
Oh, what has he got? I want to see what he's got. Cool Spyro jacket, by the way. He's got the chest.
You see,
This is more
I had to stay
entertaining
silent
than
about something.
this is more entertaining than the trailer itself to me. It's just Canadian guy's reaction.
I had to stay silent
So funny, dude.
because there was a package. There was a package.
Yeah, the Oblivion music really ties it together.
With it, a paper. I was under NDA.
You know what's funny?
I could not say a word.
You know what's funny is since he mentions this, this is gonna blow some of you guys' mind. I also have been under NDA, but they didn't mention anything about Spyro. They literally are like, hey, sign this NDA, and then they just stopped communicating with me. So yeah, thanks Microsoft. Thanks for letting me in on the news.
But
They made me sign an NDA, and it didn't say anything about Spyro. It just said like, oh, from Microsoft team or whatever. Sign this NDA, and then when we get information, and that's zero things about Spyro, but it's like, what else could it be if they're reaching out to me? I was thinking. So I had a feeling that like an actual announcement was coming, but it's funny. I didn't actually receive any. I'm sure they were talking to Canadian guy A like fucking for a minute about this.
read this for you. The dragon has returned. You are invited to join an exclusive group of insiders as part of #Team Spyro.
How I'm not allowed in this exclusive group is mind fucking blowing to me, dude. I'm the speedrunner guy. What, you guys don't care about speedruns? Come on.
Pick community helping build.
There's not many Spyro influencers out there. They just weren't impressed by my YouTube numbers. They see my live streams and they're like, yeah, don't send this guy an invite.
The first brand new Spyro game in nearly 20 years. Spyro, A Realm Beyond. As a member of Team Spyro, you'll be the first to know when we have.
Yeah, I'm too woke. You know what it might be? I might be too much of a hater. They might have they may have considered me, watched my Reignited playthroughs, and then been like, yeah, this guy's not going to be a good look for our brand imaging. I bet somebody probably floated my name around to this, like, whatever creator group around this. And then after a deeper dive investigation, they were like, this guy's a loose cannon. We can't have him on the creator team. I bet that's what happened.
Team Spyro loot drops, insider emails packed with content.
Dude, I've freed Nestor. Let me tell you something. I have played more Spyro than everybody on the creator team put together. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Q&A opportunities with toys for
I guess that,
Bob.
not that that's means really much.
prizes and community rewards.
Can you tell I'm salty for not getting invited? Look, it's all good. I'm laughing because it's all good. Like, whether anything I'm saying is actually true or not, it's all good. I'm not tripping. I think it was so wholesome. Like, the trailer itself, in my opinion, was dog shit. But Canadian guy A's reaction, honestly, was so wholesome and so beautiful. Like, I'm really happy. I'm overall really happy. And yeah, I will play this new Spyro game before anyone asks. I will play it, and I will talk shit about it the entire time. Just so you know. But to those of you guys who are like genuinely hyped and excited and don't think it's a steaming pile of shit, you don't have to convince me. I believe you, and I'm actually hyped for you. I haven't been hyped that way for a video game since I was a little kid, basically. So I'm actually envious of those of you out there who are genuinely excited for this new game. And so I do not shit on any of you guys, but I will shit on the game and the trailer all day, just FYI. So don't take it personally. I'm actually genuinely happy overall. It's all jokes and memes to me. It's nothing really that serious. These opinions about the artistic direction of the game and like, you know, what it originally was as a collectathon with like really endless skill ceiling movement is what I like about it. The aesthetics, you know, are just unparalleled. The vibe, the music. I don't think the modern Spyro games, any Spyro game released after like, you know, Spyro 3, I don't think any of them hold up to the standard that the original trilogy set. And I don't think I'm alone in that opinion, but also it's like, you know, I probably sound like a giant hater as well. And you know what? Maybe I fucking am a giant hater. And maybe it's just because I'm too jaded. I'm like an old, whiny, I'm like Grandpa Simpson, you know? Old man yells at cloud. Like just old man can't enjoy new games, basically. Maybe that's me.
Spyro and Activision.
And maybe when this game finally comes out, this new Spyro game finally comes out, maybe I'll eat my words and it's actually a really fun game. Who knows? I hope it is. But this trailer did not really instill confidence within me. I'll say that much. It could still be good. I'm not saying it can't be good, but it's not looking good so far. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Spyro 4 announcement. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. What are you guys saying in the chat here? We got a bunch of people chatting. Here, I'll put it like here so we can all read together. That way it's not just the one chat bar. Oop. So yeah, haven't had coffee or pedantic bitch? Yeah, dude, that's great. Yeah, I'm not shitting on any, again, to all you guys that are excited, I know like Megan's like excited for the game, dude, I am not raining on that at all. I'm happy for that. That's good. I'll get and play it. I'm just scrolling through. It's like a 5th grader tried to recreate Spyro's aesthetic. I'm just scrolling through chat. Spyro 4 is crazy, what? Please let there be Allura. I'm not seeing many opinions here. Canadian guy, I don't think he was demanding an apology. Was he? I didn't watch the whole VOD or anything. Does he want me to apologize? Let me know if he's calling me out. Yeah, this is definitely true. If you want to discredit my opinion to make your excitement more justified, yeah, I only like the original games. I don't actually give a shit about the series as a whole at all. So like this game, this whatever new game has to stand on its own for me to like it. It can't just be like good by Spyro standards, whatever that means for a Spyro fan or whatever. It has to be something that like I genuinely enjoy the mechanics, the art style of, all this stuff. So I have a very like overly high standards for these games. And yeah, my opinion shouldn't affect yours, you know. In my opinion. My opinion is that my opinion shouldn't affect your opinion. They can handle the heat? Yeah, I hope so. I hope no one gets all mad at me for me thinking this trailer is dog shit. I can't be the only one. No one's, very few people are arguing with me here. Like, you know, am I just saying what like a lot of people are thinking? Am I just saying it, you know? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Dude, I hope Spyro, the new game, is a flight simulator, because that's the only gameplay we got so far. If it's like hyper realistic flying, like dragon style, Like, I'm actually down for that. Flight sim Spyro. That sounds like a joke, but I'm actually... Spyro 1, I mentioned this earlier. Spyro 1 was designed by people, like, in aerospace. I mean, kind of like as a flight sim, if you want to call it. So I'm not against that idea at all. Dude, I don't even think it looks that good. Like, yeah, I guess if you want to be nice, you could say like, oh yeah, it's aesthetically, it's nice, you know, nice art style. But I don't know, like, I can't get over like visual wise, I can't get over the blown out, colorful Pixar AI look of it. Again, like, it's not that there's anything wrong with Bloom or cartoony art styles or anything. It's just that, you know, like, I don't know. Just not my cup of tea, I suppose. Like, when we see cel-shaded art style, like, games, like, I go back to games of, like, my childhood, like Sly Cooper, like, what other games? Like, fucking Killer 7. Like, these games are, like, hyper-stylized. And I feel like the current, like, Spyro art style, like, it lacks, like, that stylization to me. It just feels very, like, I don't want to say vanilla, but, like, I don't know. Not my cup of tea. I mean, we could sit here, go back and forth about it. It's not my cup of tea. I get it where some of you guys like it, though. Like, I get it. It's not like it's not a crime against my eyes or anything. It's just not inspiring to me, artistically speaking. And the original games are super inspiring to me, artistically speaking. Color palettes, you know, polygonal, like the actual models of stuff, the actual, even like the textures and the grass and the skyboxes, like these are big things about the original game that I think all of us like. So I think it's worth, like, you know, putting it out there that, hey, the new art style, it's not for me. And I get it if you guys like it, but it's not for me. It's really all I can say at the end of the day. People are primed to hate it because it's been teased. Is that how you think I'm being, Megan? You think I'm hating on it just because I didn't want it to come out or something? Because, dude, I'm hyped for this game to come out. I know I'm sounding like a hater, but, like, I'm gonna play it. Like, at the end of the day, who gets the W here? It's fucking Microsoft wins at the end. I could sit here and be a bitch all day. I'm still gonna play that shit. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to play it. I know it sounds like I'm not, but dude, they just announced Spyro 4. That's kind of, like, the meme is alive, you know? I love it. I am hating the fucking content creator team for not onboarding me, because maybe I'm too much of a loose cannon. I am hating on that, but, you know, I'm joking. It's not that serious. I don't care that much. I'm gonna get like an angry DM from someone like, hey, look, I'm on the creator team, and the reason we didn't pick you is because you're a fucking bitch. I don't care. I don't need to be on any team. It's fine. Yeah, it's real. Dude, I thought it would never happen. I gotta eat my words, right, guys? I thought it would never happen. I thought Spyro 4 was definitely not happening. I've said that so many times. Guys, I was wrong. I was wrong. I think people are waiting for me to say that. I was wrong, everybody. I thought they already squeezed everything out of the series when they made Reignited. And as much as I would have loved to see another game, it just didn't seem like enough money interest was at play. But as it would seem, there is enough monetary interest to squeeze our fandom dry, you know? Why does my head look like an egg? I feel like my head looks egg-shaped in the webcam. Egghead looking ass. Doesn't even like the new trailer, but still is excited for the game, paradoxically. Damn, Deo, you're just a hater. Who's saying that right now? Anyone thinking that? Alright, I'm gonna get back to Oblivion Learning here. I think we've all said our piece. Feel free to keep sharing your thoughts about Spyro 4 or hype or whatever. I'm definitely intrigued by you guys' opinions on it. Bring my chat back over here. Dude, watch me love the new game so much that I get record in it. Oh, that would be sick. Yeah, Megan's probably right. They probably did invite me and it went to my spam folder. And now I'm just hating. That's probably what happened. That could be just as well what happened as me getting considered and rejected. Spyro 4 trailer looks ass, but it's a hype announcement. Yeah, dude, isn't that so funny? Like, that's the state of gaming now. Is like the most half-baked, like, nothing of a trailer that's like shows you like literally like 3 seconds of gameplay that is subject to change in like a 2-minute trailer. And like we're supposed to get hyped about that. And the funniest thing is because we've all wanted Spyro 4 for so long, we are hyped about that. Like, guys, did you see when he flew under the bridge? Damn. They've never done that before. Guys. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm hyped. I'm hyped with you guys. I'm still stoked. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Oblivion. Dude, finally someone here wants to see the Oblivion. Let's fucking go, Gavin. And thank you, Megan, for the love as well. Yeah, this was a great stream to learn about Spyro 4. That was a great, that was an awesome surprise, honestly. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy. I got a smile on my face. That gave me such a laugh. That entire situation. The entire trailer. Me just hating on all the art style and lack of gameplay, and then Canadian guy A like being so like at a loss for words and so happy. It was like, it was just that was poetic. That was an awesome moment to experience. Love that. You don't like how he look? I don't like the Spyro design. I think they tried to age him up a little or something. I don't like it. But as you guys know, I don't like anything, so. Surprise? It was a surprise for me. I mean, it was a half surprise for me. But I would say it was a surprise. I didn't know it was going to happen today. I remember hearing someone say, like, yesterday that, oh, they're going to announce Spyro at the Xbox game thing. But, you know, people say that, like, for every game show that comes up. So, you know, I didn't think much of it. Yep. Anyways, what was I doing here? Let's get back to Oblivion here, shall we? I've fought mud crabs tougher than you. It's gonna be a mobile defense tower game with microtransactions? Dude. Oh man, I hope not. It's gotta be better than that. If it turns out to be, I mean, they announced it for like the Xbox show, right? So like, surely Xbox isn't just making Spyro into a mobile game. Like, based on that little snippet of gameplay, I think it's gonna be an actual console release. At the very least. Hopefully console and PC release. Yeah, back to lock. Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to figure out how to do permakey. So yeah, let's do that. To the lock picking. So instead of lock picking, what we need to do is we need to quick save right here. Or actually, I'll quick save right there. And then we got to load over to here. Yo, there's a North Korean military game? Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Is it like an RTS or like an FPS? I didn't watch any of the other award shows, so I have no idea. It's like an FPS, like Wolfenstein, kind of. Called DMZ. Dude, one of my favorite North Korea themed games is Mercenaries. You guys remember Mercenaries on Xbox Original? Been watching speedruns of that. Very good falling asleep to gameplay. if anyone wanted a recommendation of a classic 2000s game to fall asleep to. Okay, load. Down here, 74. And then I open the door while... Oh, I fucked up. Ever play Fable? Yes. Love Fable. Fable's a classic, man. Love that fucking game. Yeah, dude. Blowing shit up in like 2003 or whatever. Such a fun game. I think Red Faction Guerrilla like filled that niche for a while. Of just like going and just blowing up buildings and stuff. But I feel like there needs to be more. There's probably more games like that out there that I don't even know about. Tom Kenny will be the voice dude, hell yeah. At least I got one thing right, you know? What's this? YouTube link. Oh, I already saw it. I already saw it, Lockdown. We just watched it earlier. It looks like ass. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It looks kind of like ass. But, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to play it. You like ass? You know, that's common amongst, my viewers. We do like eating ass. Alright, I like open it and then I load, right? Or do it in quick load. Oh yeah, do this, load, and then load the quick save. Boom. And now, it just lets me in. Let me do that again, just so I can get the practice with it. It's a very simple trick once you set it up. You just click it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, well, because I have already activated it, but yeah, load the quick save, and boom, we have it. And anytime the game crashes, we have to do that, basically. Now we're in the... Captain Renault is unconscious? What? Am I in the right place? Wait. I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place. I didn't realize that I fucked it up. Hold on. Go back to 74. Load this. I had it the first time. I just tried doing it again and fucked it up. That's funny. Oh no, this is bad. Hold on. How do I reset up the glitch? Well, if I just load the quick save, it's gonna take, when I go through this, it's gonna take me to the goblin sewers. Watch this. No, okay, there we go. Finally. Alright, it's like once you have the glitch active, you can't like reactivate it. It's already active. So if you go back and try to okay. Got it. Yeah, that was some real Bethesda jank right there. But yeah, doing all that activated so every locked door or thing can now open. It's called perma-key. Yeah, where are the gems, dude? No gems in the Spyro 4 trailer? No sparks? Yeah, right. No, me too, PXO. No, after I watched the trailer, I immediately went to CGE's stream and he was like, guys, I have been waiting so long to tell you guys about this. He pulls out like a fucking bazooka. This bazooka was sent to me by Activision 3 years ago, and I've had to keep my mouth quiet about it. And now I'm going to shoot my computer. Kaboosh! Spyro 4! It's real! It's not called Spyro 4, by the way. But hey, Spyro console, mainline Spyro game console release, it's Spyro 4. Well, that's what we're gonna call it. That's crazy that they didn't call it that. Like, they didn't at least call it Spyro 4, A Realm Beyond or whatever. Like, that's literally what everyone wanted. I don't know why that oversight was made, but whatever. Dude, no, right, Rizzy? No, I didn't know shit forever. And I was joking about this. I got reached out to by Microsoft, and I actually had to sign. The first thing Canadian Guy A said is, dude, I've had to sign this NDA, and I had to keep everything under wraps. I actually did that too, like very recently, like a month ago, and then they ended up not following up with me at all. So we'll see if they still do, if I still get any fun swag or merch around. Hey, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I've already breached the terms of my NDA. Now I won't. Now that I've talked shit about it. But either way, yeah, I'm definitely gonna play the new game, and it'd be cool. Yeah, they gave Canadian Guy A like a whole like chest and everything. To be fair, I actually got sent one of the kindest things I've ever been sent by a viewer was a chest full of 3D printed gems and like a little you know, handwritten note like that, like pirate's treasure stuff. So I've already got my chest, you know, it's all good. I already got the love, you know. Dude, true, Pofi, new Spyro game. It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so fucking sick, guys. Who's excited? Who here is excited but think the game's gonna be ass? Because that's the boat I'm in right now. Is that the prevailing opinion, or more people think it's gonna be good than otherwise? Who is Canadian Guy? He technically is the Spyro YouTuber with the most subscribers. So he has like 70,000 YouTube subs, you know, which really isn't saying like much. I mean, all of us are like basically under 100K. All of us who make videos or have made videos about Spyro. Even me, I'm like maybe like, you know, a couple in line, and I have like 25,000, you know. But you know, all I do is stream and not make like actually good content, so my channels aren't like particularly interesting to sponsors and stuff, because my individual streams don't do enough numbers. The reason why my channel, like, I can get by is thanks to you guys supporting, and like all these streams happening day after day. Sure, it's only a thousand or a couple thousand views a day, but you know, all the support and the vibes and the comfy chatters, they add up. I say that because to a sponsor, that doesn't look like very good analytics. That looks like, oh wow, this guy's trash. Like, why would we want Deo to make a video about Spyro 4, you know? And especially if you like do your research on me and like watch my content, which most sponsors don't, but it maybe in this case with Spyro 4, if someone was doing their research on me and watched like my Reignited playthroughs, for example, or just got my general opinions about new Spyro games, they would see that you know, I'm definitely not afraid to talk shit on them, you know, at all. So I'm definitely I'm no hype monger or anything that gets a bajillion views. But yeah, you know, the beautiful thing is I don't need Microsoft, I don't need sponsors, I don't need any of that. Like, I don't need any big corporate interest to put an ad into my next video, because I have you guys, you know? I got like all you guys in the chat here, and that's what makes me feel free to just talk endless shit about new Spyro games. You know, that's what makes me free to feel like I can do that, you know? Because like, you guys deserve to know like how I feel like, and I think Spyro deserves a higher standard of game, personally. But I'm not gonna make any too harsh judgments yet until the game comes out. But so far it's not looking like it's gonna be amazing. That's just my 2 cents. But I am still hyped, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope it is amazing. Truly. All I can judge is the art style, which I'm not a fan of, and the one flying mechanic thing they showed, which is redundant to previous iterations of the series. So, I have nothing in particular to say positive about that trailer, other than that it exists. so hype.
You look tough.
Thank you, High Risk. I'm glad some people are in the chat saying, Deo, you're just saying what we're all thinking. Maybe not everybody, but like, I'm glad there are some people that hear what I'm saying here.
If you're a... Take care.
Yo, Master Gabe with the $10. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I do worry a little because I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade. You know, I want to reiterate, like, I'm hyped too. I'm hyped too. But I'm not about to glaze the game at all. Like, I'm a hyper, I'm not a glazer. Yeah, and you know what, Penjies? Honestly, maybe I am like a little silly. Maybe I have false expectations, like, of the series. So it's going to be a challenge for me, I think, to try to look at this game with fresh eyes and not like as a original trilogy Spyro player, but just look at it as just like a casual, I've never heard of Spyro, I don't even know what that is. Like, is this just a fun game to play around as a fucking dragon, you know? Like, I gotta remember to look at it from that viewpoint. That's something I have to remind myself. And it's genuinely hard when you've played a game for tens of thousands of hours. It is genuinely so hard to play a new iteration in that game series and not compare it to what your thousands of hours of experience are telling you. It's genuinely hard not to do that. So that's part of the reason why I am the way I am. Certainly, I'll give it up. Anyways, what are we doing in this run? Let's bring up the world record video again. Did I like close the screen? Let's bring that back. But I don't think I'm like crazy for my criticisms either. Like, I may be a bitch, but I'm not crazy. Yeah, we're talking about Spyro A Realm Beyond. Spyro 4. Is everyone just gonna call it Spyro 4? What's the abbreviation? S-A-R... SARB. Yo, you guys gonna play SARB? Guys, just get ready. You're gonna see a lot of SARB abbreviations on Reddit in the coming days. Personally, I was a fan of AHT, but I'm really looking forward to SARB. Spyro RGT was great, and I just hope that SARB continues in its path. Watch. ARB. I mean, you can't say that objectively, Rizzy, but it is definitely my opinion that if you hold new Spyro games to the standard of the original trilogy, you're pretty much always going to be disappointed. That's like an unrealistic standard. But as a fan of the original trilogy, that's what I'm always hoping for, is something that like match. If it's not gonna like match the original game's art style, I want it to be like, I don't know, like I want it to be more stylized than it is now. I want them to take more risks with the art style. I want them to show like blood or something that doesn't make it like a vanilla Pixar movie with like bloom. It looked more, the trailer for the game looked more washed out with light, like in bloom and bright colors. Like, that shit's gonna fucking make my eyes tired to look at for a while. That's why my favorite levels in Reignited Trilogy are like Jock, because that's like a dark skybox, or Dark Passage with all the stars. It's like, it's just too bright. I don't like that color palette. Like, it says something that even compared to Oblivion, the colors look super bloomy and washed out. Like, it's too much, too bright. But that's not like an objective measure of anything. That's just my artistic preference. So if they are going to go with like a hyper cartoonized art style, why not? And they're going to age up Spyro. Like, why not like add some like elements of, you know, blood and gore, or, you know, some crazy shit, like some weird new mystical creatures that like that don't look like fucking like, I don't know, I'm not inspired by the art style at all. I'm not saying it's got to be more realistic per se or gritty. I'm just saying it needs to have more of an identity. It needs to like be, the art style needs to stand on its own. And I don't really think it does. At best, it's serviceable, you know? That's the problem, is it's just serviceable, you know? It's like inoffensive. But like, I don't like media that's like that looks just inoffensive, you know? That looks cutesy, and that's it. Like, I want like the artistic style of Spyro games to like say something, you know? Which in a lot of senses, you gotta give it to you know, some of the PS2 games for trying to do that. You know, at times, you know, succeeding more than others. But yeah, that's all just artistic stuff. Really, at the end of the day, I don't really care so much about the artistic aesthetic stuff. And again, it's just my opinion, so it's like, I'm not going to change anyone's opinion on that. That's all just opinions, right? What I really care about more is that it's just a fun game. Even if it looks like dog shit or I don't personally like the art style, I just hope the game is like fun, you know? And just based off that trailer, and the 3 seconds of flying that looked, I'm not kidding you, exactly like Dawn of the Dragons flying, I'm just like, this... I mean, I'm not impressed, you know, like, show like Spyro doing some unique like combat interactions or crazy like Assassin's Creed style movement around like, you know, an arena, you know, stealth killing motherfuckers or whatever. Like, imagine that. Imagine this game's like Assassin's Creed Spyro, and you're like comboing across enemies and stuff like that. I could see that. I could see that. If I saw some shit like that, I might be more like, okay, this could be good. Spyro with the piss filter. It looks, it doesn't have the piss filter AI look. It has like the Pixar, you know, 3D modeling AI look. Given the Incredibles mom a huge ass type deal, if that makes any sense. It looks like vanilla stock Pixar copycat to me. Which is why I kind of say like almost like AI, but not quite as egregious. Yeah, we need big anime titties, dude. The fact they didn't show Elora or any of the female characters, like, that's what the fans want to see, dude. Like, let's keep it a buck. The fans want to see like fucking Cinder with giant fucking titties. Hey, remember, they're aged up now. They're aged up now, right? So, I'm just saying. So stupid. I'm not saying I want to see that. I'm saying that's what the fans want to see. Bianca honkers. Oh, thank you, Eric. Welcome, man. People on Reddit already hating on it. Good. I hope people like say their opinion and they don't just like blindly or like, new Spyro game, I'm so excited, this is the best thing ever. Like, I hope people are critical, like, you can be critical and hyped, you know what I'm saying? I'm critically hyped. That's a great band name right there. Critically hyped. You'll be playing, dude. I will be playing. That is true. It doesn't matter how bad it is. I will play it. And talk shit the whole time. I will do that. You'll be able to transition from ground to air at a moment's notice. This doesn't mean you'll be able to completely bypass world around you to get to those gems. No, I mean, I think it could be cool, like actual, you know, realizing a free flying mechanic for like for like 99% of the game. I think that could open up a lot of interesting movement options and, dare I say, even like speedrun skip type stuff. I think that's cool. My only worry would be that, like, in that regard, would be that they tie free flight to like a stamina bar. You know what I'm saying? So that way it's like free flight, but not quite, you know? Like, I'd accept it. Like, that's what I'm expecting if they're gonna do that, you know? But if there's ways to, like, exploit your stamina, like, this is what's cool about, like, Oblivion. Like, you have a stamina bar in this game, the green bar in the bottom left, your fatigue. And so, in theory, you know, if you are just jumping around and swinging your sword everywhere, you're gonna run out of fatigue, and that's gonna cause your character to literally fall over and fucking die, basically. But, on the flip side of that, if you play the game in a way that exploits the fatigue system, then you can basically do all of the max movement options infinitely. Like Breath of the Wild does this really well too, like with whistle sprinting or like bomb whatever launching. Like it's like you can circumvent like a fatigue stamina bar system. So if there is one for the endless free flight concept of the new Spyro game, I hope that it's exploitable. Like, I'm okay with stamina bars and fatigue bars so long as they're not like overly restrictive and there's like some option to exploit them, because then the game kind of breaks open and becomes fun in that way. There are gems in the back. Okay, gems confirmed spotted. Thank you for doing this hard-hitting research for me, Rizzy. Yeah, I mean, like anything, like any mechanic, like you can do it good, you can do it bad. So there's definitely a world where the free flight is like completely underbaked and boring and just a means to an end. And then there's another world where the free flight can really be exploited and used to break open the game in a fun way, like, that's what I would prefer. So who knows, we'll see. Does anyone think speedrunning makes it hard to hold thought? Like, how do you mean? I didn't know you speedran, Master Gabe. What are you running right now? Have we had this conversation before? Are you still playing like I know someone in my chat was playing like 120, but like never, like, I don't know if like I'd never see him like on the Discord or like submitting runs or whatever. I've had some people, you know, be like, yeah, I've been running 120% like a bunch. I forget that sometimes people speedrun without, like, you know, being like such a part of the community, like integrated into the community as hard as I am, you know. It's like, but I respect it. But yeah, was that you, Master Gabe, who played 120 a bunch? Got like a 140 something? But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I mean, I think it's not just speedrunning, but just trying to do anything in a game, especially like a really cerebral task. Like for me right now, learning this route. Like I'm moving very slowly right now, just because I'm just having fun and just talking to the chat, and you know, this new trailer came out, so I'd rather talk about that than sit here and like take a bajillion notes, and that's fine. So naturally, the whole streaming and learning plus just chilling and having fun, it's easy to get sidetracked for sure. You ran SpongeBob. Okay, nice. But yeah, definitely the act of trying to like get better at something, you're gonna feel like super ADHD. Like I'm right there with you. I'm sure that's why you mentioned it, because I'm like not doing anything in the game right now. I'm all over the place. So on that note, let's get back to this video. Dude, Spyro 4 hype. Who's excited for Spyro 4? If you're excited for Spyro 4, dude, drop a Twitch sub right now. Because if we can get back to up to 600 Twitch subs, I'm going to do 5 back-to-back Spyro 2 runs. So hype. Do a react channel. I might edit down like my reaction and Canadian guy A's reaction. Thoughts on the Spyro title being flat at the top? Oh, are you talking about the text? I hated it. The text looks stupid, man. Are you kidding me? The text has no, like, the original logo for the Spyro games, like, I just want to show you guys. Like, here's the two logos side by side. Now, I feel like the original game, like, it looks good. You know, this isn't like the best logo in the world. It's not like terrible, But like literally you look at, here it is like 20 something years later. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just the same thing. It's just boring. In fact, this one has a little bit more, this one's got the tail from the Y. This one doesn't even have that. So I don't know. Like, and so the new game logo, what's the new one called? Spyro, started with an A. Spyro, Age of the, wait, what? Age of the Dragon? Sarb? A Realm Beyond, that's it. Yeah, I gotta remember Sarb. A Realm Beyond. If you look at that logo, like, what is this? Like, the sharpness? I think what they're trying to convey artistically is that it's like, okay, this is reignited, but like he's like a little older. He's like a little bit more sharper. His facial features are like a little bit more filled out. His jaw, his noggin a little harder. He's got bigger snout. And I think that's what they're trying to do with the text, is kind of have that more angular, like grown up Spyro aesthetic. It's just basically just reignited, but with some sharper edges, essentially. Which is not like, when I say like the fucking reignited graphics should have pushed the limit a bit more. Like this is not it, you know. This is like barely changing a little tiny micro fraction of it. When really I think it could be like, I don't know, it could be crazy. It could be like some crazy tech. It doesn't have to look like the original logos or look like the reignited logo, but they're like stuck in that. They're like stuck in this like, you know, very vanilla, cartoony aesthetic. They're stuck in it. It doesn't inspire me at all. Like, it looks like corporate to me. To me, it looks like corporate. Corporate company tries to make a kid-friendly piece of media energy, you know? Yeah, too safe. Too safe. So boring. And when art is boring, that means it's bad, guys. Like, that's like kind of my opinion about it. Boring equals bad. And that's kind of just generally like how it is with my artistic analysis of the newer Spyro games. Yeah, no, I mean, it is a catch-22, like Tulu says. Like, if they did go in like a whole nother direction with it, and I don't mean just make it darker, but just like make it more stylized, or like make the graphics something totally different. You know, there's gonna be people that like that and people that don't, you know, and so it's definitely more of a risk. And that's why they don't do that, you know? It's like, obviously they don't want to take a risk with this dead IP, you know, that like they're just trying to squeeze money out of. They don't want to take risks. That's why it feels corporate. Yeah, maybe the logo changes from here. Yeah, you could be right about that, Rizzy. Yeah, Spyro was always anti-capitalist. Anti-establishment. To be fair, I mean, honestly, to be fair about this whole topic, I think it applies to the original games as well. I think there is an element of like corporate boringness to like Spyro doesn't talk much in the original games. Like there is more of a unique artistic sense just because of the limitations of the hardware. So I feel like that's what ended up making the game stylized, is the PS1 limitations with its graphics. And they did the most they could with them and like really made these beautiful colors and worlds and stuff. But that element is just not there anymore. And so it's like, sure, maybe playing it safe back then still like allowed for an artistically unique product, whereas today playing it safe does not create that environment at all. Playing it safe and making a kid-friendly game that everyone can enjoy, you know, it's not the play in 2026. But yeah, I mean, I get the feeling that maybe like back in the original days of the Spyro 1, 2, and 3. You gotta remember, actually, you know, like if you watch like, if you follow Charles Zembilis on Twitter. He'll like post art on social media sometimes, like original concept art from the Spyro and Crash games. And, you know, like, I think, like, the concept art even back then had a lot more attitude and a lot more stylization than what we ended up getting in the PS1 games. So, you know, this problem, it's gonna be like, it's always the case. I mean, you know, it's always a problem. And it's like, I think it's been a problem with the Spyro series forever, really. They tried to get creative on the PS2 ones, but mechanically, like, I don't know. I would say the most artistically creative the Spyro series has ever been has probably been like in like some of the Legend of Spyro iterations. But I don't know. Just a lack of creativity, it feels like, in the series. Especially with these, you know, with Reignited and beyond. Okay, let's watch this thing.
Little crusty, but that's okay. We don't mind a little crust in this household.
Okay, I have to talk to like the there's like a smith here. I'm trespassing? Okay. Wait, it's because it's 11 p.m. I need to come back during daytime. Hello. Rome's gonna be fun, not what you were anticipating. Dude, it's exactly what I was anticipating, to be honest with you. You're rage analyzing the trailer? Yeah, just like me. Is she down here? Where is that bitch?
Welcome to you. May you be forever blessed.
Oh, is this her? Not her. Dude, how did he find this bitch? Maybe he's in like a different place. Hold on.
It's 308 locations. Does the other locations are...
Yeah, Rizzy, I'm gonna try to have low expectations, or have no expectations going into the game. Right now, just sitting here as like an armchair opinion haver, I'm introducing all of these expectations for what the series should be. But when the game comes out, I want to play it like, okay, like I'm just a casual player. I've never played Spyro before. I don't care, know who Spyro is. Is this a dope thing that can stand on its own? I'm just gonna look at it like that. And not, you know, and try to catch myself comparing it to the mechanics of the original games or the art style of the original games. Like, we can be armchair, you know, bitches about that now, but when the game comes out, I don't want to be that way. I want to just give it a fair shake.
And the Pale Pass, which we can't 3 minutes, that would already be kidnapped, if I'm not mistaken.
But it's so hard to do. Yeah, it's kind of like what you're saying, Rizzy. Like, it's almost impossible. And I was saying this, when you have 10,000 hours in a game, it's very hard, and like a new game comes out in that same series, it's hard not for you to compare to the older piece of similar media, you know. It's just, when you have that many hours in it, so, you know. But it's okay. I mean, it's still worth trying, you know. I think if a game's good enough, like, you can enjoy it, you know, even if you don't like it as much as the original, you can still, like, enjoy it and say this is a good game. Like Reignited Trilogy, I would say overall is pretty good game, like a B+ game, maybe. You know, it's not A, it's not S tier, you know, but I'd give it like a B+, you know. There's interesting exploits, interesting movement. You know, you guys know all my opinions as Reignited. I don't gotta reiterate them all, but I definitely think that game could have been more, and this new trailer is not really giving me any indication that it will be any more than what Reignited was. But maybe I'm wrong. That's just me being an armchair analysis, like, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, super bad. In my opinion, that was kind of a bad trailer. That trailer kind of was ass. Like, if you want to get Spyro fans excited, that trailer was not it. In my opinion. They showed flying for like 2 seconds. and they had the big message at the bottom, like, may not be representative of the final game. It's like, thanks. Thanks for showing us this game, but not showing us. Appreciate that. Fucking games industry. The GBA games are cool. GBA games are kind of polarizing. Some people love them, some people hate them. But just watching them, you know, like at GDQ and stuff, they seem cool. They seem chill, you know. For how ass Game Boy games can be, like, I'd take it. Yeah, I've never done a playthrough of any of them, so I can't speak from experience. Yeah, they're making it like really heavy on the free flight. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Papla. And hopefully it's good, you know? Like, I'm not against a flight sim kind of thing. If the flight mechanics are good and like there's like a skill ceiling with them where you can get better at them and, you know, show your skill level as a you know, flyer, or exploit it in some way that makes it fun, then I'm all about that. I have a feeling it's going to be easier for them to half-bake the flight mechanics than it is going to be for them to make them deep and interesting. That's just my feeling. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that's just kind of what it feels like to me. Just saying. We don't know. We don't know. They've only just put out a corporate slop trailer of not taking any, you know, risks at all, showing us gameplay that's hardly even gameplay. And then they want us to be excited. I mean, like, I'm excited that it exists, but that trailer did nothing to, you know, to get me any more excited. In fact, if anything, I'm concerned it's going to really not take any risks and not create, like, you know, half-bake the mechanics so that they're, like, functional but not really that interesting. And it's going to be another case where they make a fucking game and people like it for, like, you know, an afternoon. You know, install it on your Steam library and play it that day and then never touch it again, you know? Is that not, like... And is that not all that we fucking, that game devs strive for, you know, in today's day and age? It's like they're not looking for depth, you know, with this shit. They're looking for a bunch of people to play it when it comes out. and recoup their losses making it, and that's that, you know. I feel like the video game industry has always been that way. If it's so bad that I get world, dude, that would be sick. If I like was the first person to beat it. I'm gonna try to rush through it when it comes out, get the first world record. No, I'm kidding. It had the boom boom stomp, like corporate, like when you go to the fucking overpriced burger brewery joint. It had that kind of music. I wasn't even listening to it. I had the Oblivion music blasting in the background. Go for first world record. It's a funny meme, but you know, it's not really something I care about. Like, I've seen it many times. You know, you guys are forgetting, I've been in this hobby for a long time, and I've seen a lot of games come out, and a lot of people be like, okay, you know, day one speed, that's what it's going to be like when it comes out. Every Spyro Crash player that you know on Twitch is going to be like, okay, day one, you know, speed running, or like immediately just doing a playthrough and then immediately getting into speedrun routing. You know, I'm not trying to like rush that at all. Unless I like the game. If I like the game, then I might, you know. But yeah, some people really gravitate towards the meme of like, okay, I'm a speedrunner, new game in my series is coming out, day one speedruns. It's a funny thought, but like in execution, it's just kind of like, who cares, you know? Because even if all goes well and you do get a day one world record, like it's gonna disappear in like a day, you know? It's gonna be gone in literal seconds. So unless you're really committed to like sticking with the run, I don't see the value in doing like a day one speed run. Day one speedruns while doing I'm not even doing the run right now. I'm just learning. I mean, you can see what kind of runs I like. I like to go methodical, take notes, learn. It's like a slow process to me. Like, you have to respect the process that speedrunning is, where you have to know a game and learn more about it and get in all the nooks and crannies. And so like a day one speedrun when a game releases is kind of antithetical to that. It's a different kind of speedrunning that's not really my flavor, in other words. Or in other words, it's just a fucking meme. It's like speedrunning as a meme, you know? Which there's nothing wrong with that. It gives you Halo Infinite vibes. I don't really have much of an opinion on Halo Infinite. I haven't played it much. What's up, Obroski? Dude, thanks for checking me out on the Summoning Salt video, man. Hope you're doing well today. That was still so funny, though, that like fucking 10 people came into my chat when they were announcing Spyro 4. That was actually so wholesome. The whole community came out and informed me that Spyro 4 was happening. I'm proud of you guys. Yo, Joshua, thank you for the 5 years. I should have just hammed it up. Like, when you guys told me Spyro 4, I should have just been like, no fucking way! And like, acted like I was super hyped about it. I should have been like, holy shit! Wow, this looks like fucking ass. You guys really want to play this shit? Like, after the whole trailer, I should have done that. That would have been such a better reaction. Oh well, hindsight. That would have been 10 out of 10, yeah.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
No, I wasn't hyped at all. I should have been a better YouTube guy in that regard.
I thought I heard something.
They just announced, dude, no way. I was pretty hyped, like, when you guys told me. I was like, dude, I was like tripping out trying to find the trailer. I'm glad you found my jaded reaction. Like, my reaction was just so jaded. Babe, Spyro 4 is coming out. Spyro 4 is coming out. Yeah, you want to see? Well, where is it? It's like right. It's after this. Wait. Fuck. I lost it. But yeah, whatever. It's Spyro 4.
For real?
Yeah, for real. It's called Spyro Realm Beyond. Oh, here it is.
Whoa. Do you think Canadian guy egg?
Dude, yeah, he definitely came. When this trailer came out, he was definitely like, dude. He was like speechless. He was like, I've been waiting so long for this. It was like his child was being born or something.
He also probably cried because what's he gonna make content about after the game has been milked to death?
This is the only gameplay, by the way, that little bit.
Baby, you know what that means now, right?
What?
You have to shave your head.
I have to shave my
I
head.
thought that's what you said you were gonna
Was
do.
that the
Maybe it
agreement?
was- or maybe it was that you had to do it in like 2024. So they go, Spyro 4 comes out this year. I'll shave my head.
Does anyone remember? If someone can dig up the clip of me being like, if Spyro 4 comes out like before X time, then I'll shave my head.
You said that in like 2024 for that year, I think. So
I feel like I said it a few years ago, right? If I said it for 2026, then someone find the clip and I'll do it.
I don't really want you to do it.
I don't really want to do it, but
I think you said it in the past.
if someone wants to dig up the clip and hold me to it, I'm a man of my word. Yeah, so Sarah's like whispering. I mean, you guys could probably hear her talking. This mic is like really sensitive.
Mrs. Deo, not yet. I'm Deo Babe though. One time I got banned from Twitch for a week because I made a joke about sucking Deo's dick. Even though I'm literally his girlfriend. So I was suspended for a week, which still makes zero sense to me considering people say much worse literally every day in this chat. And then I had to make an alt named Deo Babe for that 1 week. So no one report me for sucking my own boyfriend of almost 4 years dick. It was consensual. I still don't know why I got in trouble for that.
We're looking for a...
Yeah, isn't it weird? I don't know if someone reported me because maybe they were jealous that I was hanging out with the golden.
We're looking for recruits.
Start calling your PP.
I would gladly let you invest in
You're
my shop.
investing in
The
her.
extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Invest in.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Okay, thanks, babe.
I think you sunburned your head.
Yeah, my head is a little sunburned. Can you guys see? Really hard to see, but yeah. We were walking around all day yesterday. It was a lot of fun. See you, babe. Are you hyped for Spyro 4?
I don't have enough information to know whether it'll be good.
Woo! Spyro 4!
But I hope so.
Yeah, guys, we did it! Dude, can you see how hyped she was? Dude, this game it's gonna be so good. Alright, let's see here. Hey, let me know if anyone's talking shit on me in the Canadian Guy A live stream. I don't know if you guys were watching it. Let me know if anyone's talking shit on me, alright? In the chat or whatever. I feel like there's gotta be some people that are like, you really showed Deo or something. Maybe I'm not relevant enough for anyone to care. Okay, invest in Sabine Laul. Sabine, and I gotta do it like I gotta number my investments. So let me go on to here real quick. Invest 1. Invest 2. Sabine Laul. Fighters Guild Basement. And according to my game, I should only have 2 investments, right? Should I do her?
See,
Let's check what it says. Three. It says I have 3 stores invested in. Who else would I be invested in? Let me check my Control F real quick. Invest. Yeah, everyone thinks it's a tie, my mic. You're not the first person to say that. Just wondering if I know about the composer of Oblivion had a near-death experience which led him to making the divine music. Wasn't he... Now, correct me if I don't mean this is... Hold on. What's his name? Jeremy Soule? I'm gonna look this up before I ask you guys. That guy had some sus allegations. Didn't he? The guy who made the Morrowind and Oblivion music? I'm reading his Wikipedia. Controversies. In August 2019, he was accused by R-Word by game designer Natalie blah blah blah. He was accused of sexual harassment by by a vocalist. He denied both accusations. And some collective ended their work with him on a symphony in response. And his official social media pages were taken down. Damn, that definitely sounds like the actions of someone who's innocent. Soul's music distribution platform were also taken offline. A 2022 article analyzed the accusations in the wider context of the Me Too movement and sexism, commenting that not much has been heard of Soul since. Sounds innocent to me. Yeah, the guy who made this game's music was kind of a piece of shit to women, unfortunately, from what we can tell. Now, maybe it's a big conspiracy, psyop, right? I'm sure some would say, but I think just based off his response, or lack thereof, I think that should tell you what really happened. So yeah, unfortunately, it's hard to talk about these games as composer and not mention that. But I didn't know that the fun fact that you gave about how he like almost died before making the music for this game. That's intriguing. This is definitely some real like ascending into heaven type music for me. Yeah, I mean, you know, you start asking for evidence and stuff of like sexual harassment, and it's like, obviously you're not going to get anything like, oh, why don't you just report it to the police? Like that whole fucking argument. And then it's like, you know, obviously women aren't going to do that, you know, especially so long after the fact. So you could definitely sit here and say, oh, maybe it didn't happen, but you can only look at Jeremy's reaction. Jeremy Soule, not Jeremy Thompson. When I say Jeremy, I'm talking about the guy who made the music for this. You can only look at his actions after the fact, and the fact that he like took down all of his like social media, he got, you know, his fucking music platforms and stuff. You know, it's like that's not the actions of an innocent man. That's why I was joking earlier. It's like, wow, he sounds innocent, you know, after all the. If you're going to look at the facts of the situation, you have to make a call of whether his actions post-mortem are that of an innocent man. And, you know, I think that kind of answers itself. You're going to withhold judgment? That's fair. You know, that's fair of you. That's fair of you. I mean, who am I to say what happened, right? I mean, I wasn't there. But, yeah. You either do that because of guilt or depression. Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, you know, maybe he's innocent. Even though his actions don't really point towards that, maybe he is. I kind of think it's wishful thinking to really acknowledge that, but it's worth acknowledging. What if you say this? I don't think you need to say anything more. I think we all get that you're just giving them the benefit of the doubt, which is fine, because technically you can't prove stuff like sexual harassment after so many years, you know? It's like it's an endless it's like an endless circular negative response argument, you know? It's like we're obviously not going to make any progress. It seems to me like he's probably guilty, but obviously I can't say that for a fact. Who cares? I don't know the guy. I just like the music in this game. I don't really give a shit about the fucking composer is my point. Like, the composer seems kind of sus to me. Is that like a fair take on it? I'm not going to say anything happened definitively, but the guy seems kind of sus. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, be like, wow, what a genius, what a smart guy, what a, you know, whatever. But I like the music he made, you know, for sure. I'm not going to glaze the dude. Oh, you're testing Nightbot? Good. Nightbot needs to be tested from time to time. Alright, we invested in this bitch. What's next? Where's my picture-in-picture at? I close it? Oh no, there it is. Boom. Can I like make it a little bigger? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Beautiful. Do 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 do. Dude, yeah, Cushy, are you hyped, bro? I saw it. Did you see Canadian guy A's reaction? It was really emotional. Dude, who's hyped for Spyro 4? Don't worry, guys. I'm a good Spyro content creator. I rally the troops. Dude, Oblivion is dope. Dude, this game is so much sicker than Spyro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even just running around the Fighters Guild all day, which is all I've been doing. I'm loving it. Doing the honky. I gotta pay attention.
Not a chance. Heard any news from the other provinces?
UI and HUD are so underrated. They're kind of bad, if I'm being honest, on PC. Definitely a half-baked UI, or at least the way you interact with it on PC is like way less intuitive than it is on console. But you know, it works, I guess.
What's going on with you?
It is iconic, though. I'll give you that. You were hoping it would be more like the original trilogy? Yeah, I mean, and naturally, as someone who has played the original trilogy a bunch like me as well, I'm right there with you. But, you know, I'm trying my best to, you know, give it the benefit of the doubt. I think even on its own, the art style and all they've showed so far is pretty underwhelming. Personally, that's my personal opinion. Kind of is giving me corporate slop energy, which is really not what I was hoping for. But maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't be half-baked corporate slop, and it'll actually be a good game. Here's hoping. I wonder how the gem collection will work in the exploration stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Imagine they kept the mechanic from Spyro 1 where Sparks can't see underneath Spyro. So it's if you're on like a curb next to a gem, like Sparks can't see it. Imagine that's like the, you know, we were thinking about the old school Spyro fans when we implemented this. You're just flying around missing everything. Yeah, there wasn't even a Sparks in the trailer. People have noted that. Yeah. So maybe Sparks is dead? Spyro is clearly older. Like, they definitely aged him up. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong for that take, Merlin. I was kind of bemusing about it earlier that it's like, even from the original, from Spyro 1, 2, and 3, you know, the devs were setting out to make an inoffensive looking, you know, family-friendly platformer, like, for kids, basically. You know, so you could really make the argument that it's been a corporate slop kind of game for its entire life. I mean, you could really say that. But what makes it different with the original trilogy is that they were limited by the hardware in terms of the artistic like lengths they could go to make it look inoffensive. So like, for example, like a lot of the enemies still look like nightmare fuel, and that gives the game a lot of charm, in my opinion. Or like a lot of the world is like very, you know, polygonal and clearly, you know, PS1 graphics, and that gives the world a lot of its charm. All the skybox is like hand painted and shit, like. So that, like, even though it was aiming to be an inoffensive, like, corporately agreeable kind of game, even from the get-go, it still has more artistic merit in the earlier games than now, where they're not limited by the factors that PS1 was. So it looks even more like that corporate slop effect, both artistically and in the half-baked gameplay. You know, Unreal Engine, you know, college kid type game, you know? It really comes through a lot more now than it did then. That's kind of my take on it, but you know, I do agree with what you're saying in that respect. Oh yeah, thanks for checking that out, Merlin. Yeah, that was a fun interview. Yeah, the Sparks collection viewer is gonna be a dodecahedron now. Be like a 3D, you know, like prism instead of the octagon. Okay, let's. Dude, I've been stuck in this one room for like an hour, so let's move on now. Talk to her. Halgard's Tale in the attic. What's that called? Is it called the attic?
Hello there.
I'll just call it the attic. Let's write that down. I'm gonna like make invest 2 be like. In fact, I'm gonna call it invest 3. I don't know where the investments are. Like where the first investment was supposed to be. Maybe I just accidentally invested in someone. So I'll just leave it like this. Invest 2. And I should be 1 above like whatever the fuck I'm doing. And hopefully I run into whoever I invested in on the route. Okay. Invest 2. Player's Guild basement. Let's go. Read, what is it? Haggard's Tale. I'll capitalize that. Yeah, that's correct, Merlin. You're supposed to get all of your skills. You're supposed to have full mastery in every skill, which means not just getting 100 in every skill, but also doing the skill mastery quest line. So we're starting at this point in the run, we're currently starting all of the skill mastery quests by getting ourselves 100 in a skill for like 1 second with a spell. Oh, it's Halgard's Tale? Wait, what was it? Did I even read it? I didn't even read it. Find it in my inventory here. Yeah, Halgard's Tale. Easy to remember name. That's why I'm writing all this shit down. Halgard. Dude, Gianluca, that's true. They just announced Spyro 4. Bro, are you excited? Because me personally, I'm so fucking hyped. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. What about you? Anytime someone comes in and tells me about Spyro 4, I'm gonna just ham it up. I gotta make up for my underwhelming reaction. Dude, right, Fezzy? Let's go, dude. Dude, yes, Ice. And I hope you guys are excited too. When I saw that corporate slop trailer with 2 seconds of gameplay, of redundant gameplay that's already been in other games, dude, that's what really set it off for me. Is a game that looked exactly like Reignited, taking no risks, and making Spyro look slightly older. That's what the fans wanted. That's what the fans wanted the entire time. How'd they know? Dude, so I'm hyped. I don't know about you guys. Anyways, it is emotional. It really is emotional. It's just funny. It's like the meme is realized after all these years. They announced it too soon. Did they say like a release date on there? I don't remember seeing one. What was the supposed release date? Spring 2027. All right, I'm down with that. And I bet they'll make that release date too. I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion, but I don't personally see this game like switching developer hands to someone that's actually going to like try. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever's hands it is in it now, like they're just gonna push out whatever slop they can manage in spring 2027. That's my hunch, is that they will stick to that. They might even release it early.
Make this save throw away, or is there a save I can overwrite? No.
Dude, that's what I was saying, Ice. Like, if this game coming out was an MMO, I would actually be genuinely way more excited. The interview? What's the interview? No, I don't know what the interview is. I've seen the trailer. If you want to link me this interview you're talking about, feel free in the chat.
Can you like go away? Is there a save I can overwrite? No.
Yeah, Spyro MMO is never gonna happen.
Can you like go away?
Okay, blog Activision, let's see this. Move this gameplay. Move this up. Spyro returns, and this time he takes flight. Yo, Red Solid, thank you for the 65 months. Spyro Pick Ross, what is that? What is Pick Ross? I don't even know what that is. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much for the sub, Solid. Hope you're doing well. Spyro special place, long history from the Spark. From the spark that inspired Skylanders to his triumphant return in Reignited. So what about all the games before that? That's like a weird way to introduce it. He's like, yeah, dude, Spyro's so sick. You guys remember Skylanders? That's literally how this fucking article starts. The spirit guided us to step out of new territory, ambition, courage to soar to new heights. We already watched the trailer. From the very start of the dev journey, our team was inspired to ask, what might a bold evolution for the series look like? Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. How might Spyro soar to new heights? We'd spent a lot of time exploring mechanics that would extend and transform to a zen-like feeling. Okay, they're talking about, like, you know, being bold in the mechanical design of the game, which I like that. I mean, I don't know how much of this is actually going to be like true in the game. This is the problem with like pre-release interviews, is like they're gonna talk about all, they're gonna address all of the things I have criticisms. Oh, we're gonna take care of that. Oh, it's gonna be bold. We're gonna make it, you know, not corporate slop. It's gonna be, the mechanics are gonna be so fun to play, and it's gonna be, every problem you have with it is gonna be fixed before release. That's how they're gonna, that's what this interview is gonna say, basically. And then, yeah, people saying, well, it's all about the true flight. Early prototypes. I have off the skyscraping aqueducts. Bro, look at this picture, bro. Like, you mean to tell me that, like, they didn't do my boy dirty there? Like, his eyebrows are like, he got the big Gungan eyebrows, bro. Like, the reignited Spyro looks better than this one. He looks so derpy. Like, I think they want him to be like, you know, strong, courageous protagonist energy, but he just looks soulless. His eyes see nothing. There is completely soulless design. The fucking empty smile. There's nothing behind those eyes, guys. I'm just saying. This is the picture from the blog, you know? This is like a good example photo of him. Concept art style, you know? It's just soulless. Now, I like the environment design photos. Like this one. This one's cool. Concept art for the environment. Again, it harkens back to Legend of Spyro, like outdoor environments. More fantastical, but like still having some connection to the real world, which is kind of cool. Again, nothing like that blows my mind, but still cool. Should I keep reading this? For years, you wanted to see Spyro achieve a future worthy. This is the game we've been desperately wanting to play ourselves. Okay. Through the bravery and boldness. Do I really have to read this whole thing? Okay, it's almost done. Through the bravery and boldness, venturing into the unknown, our team poured more than 3 decades of love into building the game you've... Wait, into this game? No, they have not been working on this game for 3 decades. I think that's a bit of a miscommunication there. Much like Spyro himself, this is not a story about starting over. It's a story about building the next chapter with more fire. You gotta get the fire pun in there. More fire in our bellies. We hope it recaptures an irreplaceable feeling of comfort flowing through levels and search for treasure. Yeah, I mean, well, I hope I feel that. For newcomers, we hope it introduces you to one of gaming's most beloved heroes. Today is just the first glimpse. If we've piqued your curiosity, please wishlist the game and get ready to soar. Spyro, A Realm Beyond, or Sarb. Get ready to Sarb. That interview told me fucking nothing. I did like the pictures from it, though. Guys, I'm sorry, that interview sucked. Why did I read that? Someone came in my chat and was like, dude, did you see the interview? Like there was anything of substance in it? Bro, but check the interview though. I thought they meant that there was like an interview about me. I thought they were talking about me or something. I thought you meant that they like interviewed Canadian guy A and were like, what do you think about all the haters? I thought that's what you meant by like interview. No, you just meant like the corporate press release, pre-release interview shit. No, it's okay. Don't feel bad. I like everything with new Spyro games, my expectations are always higher than they should be. It's fine. I've always felt like the fire relation was a side effect of being a dragon. Oh, there's another interview, guys. Should I watch it, or is it just more of the same, like, we really want to change, or like, we really want to make Spyro the fire-breathing badass he was always meant to be? I'll bring it up. Just so we're thorough, I'll bring up the other interview. It's 23 seconds.
With more than 300 locations
oh no, this is an ad.
nationwide.
Sorry about that. I wish it was 23 seconds. It's 8 minutes.
You're good. Alright, so we're here with Paul and Lou. You guys are leading up the team that is making Spyro, A Realm Beyond. That has to be exciting for you guys. How good does it feel to have this game out in the open?
It's so refreshing to not be secretive.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we've been hearing, clamorings for a new game for years, and we have been secretly just holding it today. Yes,
Let me see what the timestamps say.
We're about to announce this, and today's the day. So I'm very.
When did you guys get to actually start working on A Realm Beyond?
I think the clearest point.
I'm glad you dig this vibe, Aloth.
When we broke into independence and we spun off as an independent studio, so about 2 years.
Actor, you guys are looking to
No, and
They're just talking about Tom Kenny. I'm skipping over stuff I don't care
title
about.
is the first new original Spyro title in almost 20 years, and so it was very important to us to push the gameplay further and to push kind of what a Spyro game could be. And so,
yeah, I think that's important too. I think Reignited played it way too safe in terms of the mechanics, in terms of what there was to do. Like they took an outdated game like design and just made it pretty. I wanted to see Reignited like introduce new levels or new, like a different new game plus mechanics while still having a version that's true to the original. That's what a good remake does. It like expands on it, but also gives you the original experience as well as their own unique, you press a button in Halo and you go between the original and remade graphics, so on and so forth.
as mentioned.
So with this being a new IP, like, I want to see them push the envelope and do something that, like, mechanically is very different than the original games. But, just that trailer we saw, just artistically, they're definitely not doing that, in my opinion. Artistically, they're not pushing any envelopes. So how am I supposed to believe that they're doing that with the actual game mechanics, you know?
Dragonflight is one of our key initiatives in doing that, where Spyro and the player can take to the skies at a moment's notice, whenever they like. It's not select levels, it's not select small areas, it is the entire experience the player can take to flight. And so, yeah, I mean, for us, that importance is finding that balance, is retaining that, you know, character, the personality, what we all love about it, but looking for ways to grow and spread our wings and come up with something new.
In the trailer, we saw fire being used.
So like what I'm hearing there is like, he says, oh, we want to be true to the original games, but we also want to do something new. Which is like, that's basically like saying nothing to me, because it's like, if they really were doing something new, then he'd want to warn the interviewer, like, look, this might not be the experience that Spyro fans wanted to see. Because we are really pushing this game, and the way Spyro moves, there's going to be that fluidity, there's going to be this, but it's not going to be the Spyro you remember. That's, if he'd have said that, I would have had more faith in how much they're actually pushing the limits here.
Could you talk a little bit about...
Yeah, this is like every interview for every sequel ever so far.
They might use that fire. So
we want to be true to the original fans, but also push the limits a little bit.
Options that you guys have.
Nothing burger type of... These are like, these guys are PR trained, you know?
For that?
Yeah. I mean, you saw in the gameplay snippet at the end, you know, we wanted to make Dragonflight active and engaging, and part of that is how Spyro uses his flame breath. And so you can see in the gameplay, it's you know, a little different than maybe what you were remembering. And so we've got him using his fire breath to engage at distance with different things in the environment to aid in that flight mechanic. So in that gameplay portion, you saw him light a campfire to create lift.
Okay. See, I didn't realize that. I thought that was just purely like visual.
In the environment.
That's kind of cool.
Does that fire interact with other parts of...
I hope it's like an open world map where there's like so many little interaction points of interest like that 100%ing the game takes like 20 hours of like getting like 300... You have to light all 300 campfires for like 100%. That's what I want as like a degenerate like RPG guy, you know?
The environment as well too. I'm assuming sheep are going to be a part of the game at some point. But have you guys thought as far as how water or any kind of like elements might interact with Spyro to kind of maybe dampen his ability to use that to get to places?
You know, it's a very, very interesting question. We're not going too deep on specifics on that as well.
So he's not going to answer that.
But, you know, I mean, I will
say... Not going to answer it.
What's a Spyro game without sheep?
Yeah.
You know, sheep are a blight. We kind of need a dragon to deal with some of them.
As one should.
As one should.
If you're able. Spyro has a storied history across multiple games.
Killing sheep. It's just a classic hallmark of the Spyro series.
If you're able...
It's like, what are we fucking talking about? Trying to put their mark and twist. So, is this Spyro 4 they're talking about? Yeah, this is Spyro 4. Dude, to get you up to speed, Peril, they just put out a trailer for a new Spyro game called Spyro A Realm Beyond, and everyone's calling it Spyro 4. And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like they're trying to make Spyro 4. And right now, I'm just kind of critically watching an interview about it from two devs, giving super PR speak about like how much they're really pushing the boundaries of the game. And really, all this is just kind of pointless to me, like to listen to, like the other article I read too, because these guys can just sit here and promise the world. And like, how often do you see in pre-release interviews of a video game, they fucking promise the world and they don't deliver, you know what I mean? So it's like, why am I even watching this? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're just trying to get people excited, but they're not really saying anything really that changes the overall sentiment, which is like, hopefully it's good. Like you're not going to convince me, you know, with a PR interview that even if you say all the right things, you say, oh, we're pushing the boundaries, this is going to be different. It's like, I hope so. I mean, gee, I hope it's a good game. Should I keep watching any of this? Spyro lore, new players, and Toys for Bob relationship with Spyro, building Spyro's future, launching across all platforms. Switch, Collectibles. I want to hear about collectibles. How's that going to look?
One of the things that you guys are looking to is shoot for spring 2027. With it being on Switch, I've been a big fan of a lot of the toys to life that they still maintain with a lot of...
Oh, he's not talking about in-game collectibles. He's talking about special edition type shit. Like, are you guys going to release a statuette for $100 when it comes out? Oh, disgusting.
Spyro has a lot of that with Skylanders. Can we look?
Oh, it's disgusting. I want to hear their answer. They're going to be like, guys, we know the merch, the people suckling on the teat of the merch sales. You know, we hear you. We hear the shareholders. We will make a $120 collector's edition with a full-sized Elora blow-up doll that you can fucking slap her tits around and shit. We heard the fans.
Launch around that era.
They can't even say anything because that's how sensitive of an issue that's all the fucking corporate overlords care about. So they can't talk about anything that's gonna that's related to the actual release itself, like the fucking whether there's gonna be a special edition or a collector's edition or a normal or how much it's gonna cost. They can't say any of that. Because that's all the corporate overlords are going to care about right up till the game's release. So if they say something now, they're shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, no. This interview upsets me. I'm not watching it. No, it's fine. Like I'm sure those two guys are good guys. You know, I'm definitely not shitting on them personally. Just like the nature of the games industry hype machine is just so gross and corporatized, and you can't believe anything you hear. So how can you really get hyped about anything? And then they put out a trailer that just looks like the same, to me, looks like the same old shit. I'm sorry, you know, anyone that thought this trailer was sick, but this trailer was kind of booty cheeks. Hopefully more stuff they release in the coming months will be more interesting or more exciting, but this trailer was not. Those interviews don't give me any hope that it will be anything more than corporate slop of a game. And so I'm hoping, since I am going to play it, I'm hoping it is something more than that. I hope there is... I'm setting my expectations like rock bottom right now. Rock bottom expectations. So hopefully it's good, you know? I'm not a doomer about it. I'm not saying the game will be bad. I'm just saying all of this, this announcement does not make the game look like it's going to be good. You know, that's all I'm saying. All right. Let's grab our this thing. But hey, you know, maybe I am a doomer. Maybe this announcement is hype, and I'm. Maybe everything they're saying in this interview is right on the money, and they do walk that line of pleasing the old players versus pushing the limits versus creating a unique experience that everyone can enjoy. Dude, maybe they're right on the money about that. Hey, who am I to not take them for their word? Even though every other interview with a developer, right after a trailer comes out, promises the world and doesn't deliver. Even though that's how every other interview goes. Maybe this one's different. Dude, honestly, I don't think it would be bad if it was like Crash 4. Maybe not in the linear level design aspect of it, but with the amount of content in the game and it being somewhat open world and having a lot of collectibles and environmental things you can interact with. I think that would be a good outcome. A game with as much content as Crash 4. Sure, the art style leaves something to, you know, be compared to the original games, it might leave something to be wished more for, but if the game is actually big and has a lot of content and is fun to play, that's really all I want, you know, at the end of the day. Yeah, and like you said, there's a flip side to it where that can turn into bloating as well. Artificial inflation. You guys know a thing or two about inflation, especially with Legend of Spyro, you know, a ton of bloat in that game. So who knows? play as animal buddies like Spyro 3. Did they mention anything about it in the interviews or whatever? My opinion is that I don't want to really play as other characters. Like, maybe if there's like little alternate vehicles or things that Spyro can interact with, maybe. But I don't want the whole game to be based around, you know, more player character things like how Spyro 3 was. Like, that's another thing that could go, it can be good, it can be bad. I feel like in the case of Spyro 3, it did not serve the game, really. Like, looking back on it and replaying the game a lot, like, I don't like playing as the other characters in Spyro 3. Like, when I was a kid, sure, it was a fun novelty, but like trying to speedrun like a Sergeant Bird level is like actual like self-torture. So yeah, I mean, I obviously don't have the most fond take on the alternate characters thing, but you know, maybe there's a world where they are good, you know. That could happen. Aloth got it. The penguin guy's fun. Yeah, like I said, like some of the like the fucking Sergeant Bird. I'm sorry, dude. I like the Sergeant Bird levels are cool. There's a lot of stuff in Spyro 3. I always say this. There's a lot of stuff in Spyro 3 that like is cool when you actually explore the skill ceiling of it. Like Sergeant Bird, like there's a really high skill ceiling, I think, where like you can be really fast and really good at it. But the vast majority of time that you're playing and getting to that level, it's just such a slog. So frustrating, running into walls, trying to use strafe correctly, barely missing picking up the weights, having to go all the way back through the level. You know, so it's like the price you pay, you could say, to eliminate a skill issue. You know, it's like, what's the price you're willing to pay for these alternate characters, you know? What's up, Zaya? But yeah, I will give you that. Sergeant Bird can be cool if someone good is commanding him, or other mini games this applies to, like the submarines as well. Someone who's really like gone through the shit and done hundreds of hours of practice with those things can show like that, hey, this is actually interesting and cool, but like that is not the norm. Like the norm experience is one of a lot of frustration, I think. Which, you know, that's a whole nother discussion about like how, is it better that something has a high skill ceiling but is frustrating to master? Is that better than it just being not having a high skill ceiling at all? Like take Bentley, for example. Bentley, you're just driving a tank, basically, walking this tank of a Yeti through a level, you know, a glorified auto-scroller. So I would say that's worse than Sergeant Bird, you know, in terms of replayability. So, you know, there's like a whole discussion to be had about like I said, like the price you're willing to pay for a high skill ceiling type character or interaction. I would rather they have Spyro's core mechanics be the focus of the game and that be like a high skill ceiling thing than like having a bunch of characters or vehicles or whatever that are all half-baked, you know? Some more interesting than others. Yeah, no, that's a valuable perspective, Gianchi, that it's like, I look at these games as like a lot of the fun and replayability comes from high skill ceiling type stuff, you know, like speedrunning or what have you. And so the more the games can like, you know, express that or allow for you to become better at them, then in my mind, the better they are mechanically. It's in my mind, that's like saying they're mechanically deep, you know, because you can just keep getting better and better at the mechanics. That's one thing I love about the original trilogy. But, you know, the average, as Gianchi said, the average, you know, gamer doesn't care about that as much as I do. They just kind of want something that's fun. So to get back to the whole, like, difficulty, you know, frustration to reach a high skill ceiling being more valuable than something that's accessible with a low ceiling, it's like, that's an opinion that, like, I think everyone falls on a different part of that spectrum, with myself being on the more challenging, frustrating, leading to, like, you know, a better experience, better replay value being more valuable to me. But, you know, not everyone agrees, like, looks at a game that way. So I get it. I mean, all this shit's just opinions at the end of the day. Like, I mean, I'm not telling you guys you have to agree with me, but, you know, just in terms of, like, I'm not impressed with this, trailer, this announcement at all. Like, I'm hyped they announced, like, if they'd have just taken a shit and just been like, this is Spyro 4 is coming out, I'd be hyped. So I'm hyped, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm excited a new game is coming out. I'm not trying to be like, to hate on everything, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that trailer was any good or that any of these interviews instill any hope in me that this game is going to be any good, you know? They really don't. But maybe it is. Yeah, and there's some, you know, and to be fair, Peril, I think there's some Unreal Engine games that do, like, have really fun mechanics. Isn't, like, Mirror's Edge an Unreal Engine game? So, I mean, there's good, there's so many Unreal games out there that it's hard to say, but, like, as far as, like, the vast majority of them, you know, a lot of them do have that cookie cutter, you know, kind of feel, that, like, laggy movement kind of feel that's, like, really animated. You know, like, you turn to the left and your character does like a whole animation to go left. It's not like as sharp and quick, arcade style, like what I like. So but that, again, that's just my preference. Dude, first person, Mirror's Edge, Spyro. Let's go. Is it gonna be a collectible kind of game? That's kind of what I was saying is, like, since they were talking about, like, environmental interaction stuff, like with flaming the campfire and flying up, that leads me to hope that it's going to be like a big open world where there's a lot of like collectibles, like environment interaction collectibles, like in like a GTA game or like in Oblivion or any of these, like, you know, San Andreas, any of these games that I really like. You know, I like the collectathon, like the big open world collectathon thing. I like that. So if it's anything like that, I'll definitely play the shit out of it, probably, even if it sucks. But to me, that's like best case scenario, is that it's like that. My guess, I think what's possibly more likely is there'll be sections of like faux open worldness that end up, you know, getting like time gated or closed due to story progression. So there'll be elements of like restrictive linearness. There'll be a little bit too much linearness than what I would like, which is like a fully open world. That's my hunch of probably what it's going to happen. Again, just spitballing though. Again, my expectations are like so low right now. They're just like bottom of the barrel expectations. So just looking at all this stuff, all these interviews, all these trailers as like, you know, just as the bottom expectation baseline, you know, that's pretty much my outlook with it. Rather than going the other direction and like taking the fucking pill and being like, dude, this is gonna be so good, this game's gonna be great. It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know? Like, I've seen, like, you know, it's like we've all seen games get hyped up to shit and just fucking flop, and I feel like this one isn't even hype. Like, the trailer and all this stuff, it's not even that hype. It's like, it's just hype because it's Spyro 4. It's not hype because anything they showed us, you know? Unless you're really hyped about Spyro aging up a few years, you know? Dude, see that, dude, Cerebral, that, you are speaking my language here. That kind of Spyro game would be sick. You fucking bee hopping and shit, like mix Spyro and Half-Life. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. Chud, dude, he's like the Chud Spyro. He's the fucking mogger. He's brutally mogging. They literally just gave him like, they're like, all right, we're gonna incorporate some aspects of the Chad meme face design to Spyro. Like, we're just gonna make a sharp jaw you know, bigger jawline, you know, more manly, you know, eyebrows or whatever. It's just like, yeah, you could tell they were not agreeing on like the art direction for Spyro. And isn't that always been the case? Like with every new Spyro game, is like his face is just soul, like his eyes are empty, man. They're just soulless. Those eyes don't see anything. But maybe people like that. I mean, honestly. Like, who am I to judge? Like, people, I think some people like that kind of art design. And so who am I to judge that? You know, maybe they're seeing something that I'm not. But to me, it all feels like playing it way too safe, artistically, possibly mechanically. And that's not that does not make me hyped at all. In fact, that makes me concerned. That makes me like, oh man, is this game going to be some half-baked corporate bullshit? That's really what I've stepped away from this whole announcement thinking, you know? But of course, got to give the disclaimer, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying I know the future. They're definitely not letting me into any of the development process, that's for sure. Yeah, remember when they would say, dude, high risk really puts it in perspective. Remember when we were kids and like whenever a game got like announced at E3, it was like, this is pushing the limits of like what a video game can be. Like not just graphically, but like in the design, you know, different weapons, vehicles, stuff that, you know, frame rate, less loads, you know, more hidden things, more like just personality, dude. This game has, fucking Spyro, A Realm Beyond has no personality, dude. Or what the personality it has is very like inoffensive, playing it safe, colorful, friendly to the kids. To me, that's not like the personality I'm looking for in a game. Maybe Spyro was always destined to have that kind of personality, but it doesn't do it for me at all. Like, a game getting announced after so many years of fans begging for it used to be like a big deal. It used to really make you think like, wow, this could really change gaming. Half-Life 2, this could really change video games. You guys remember being hyped? Halo 2, this could really change video games. That's what it felt like. This does not feel like that. This, if anything, this feels like a regression. It feels like, oh, this is going to be the same thing we've seen for the last, you know, our entire adult lives, you know? So it's like I think that's why I'm so jaded, you know? It's like, because a new game coming out used to fucking mean something. Maybe I've just gotten older and maybe it's just a me problem, but, and maybe the games industry's always been this way, but it just feels like they're just trying to get us to open our wallets, you know? They're not really concerned about actually making something of artistic value, you know? Something that pushes the envelope, that changes gaming. Well, because Half-Life 2 came out in 2006, and so that was when they were making the transition from into like Xbox 360, PS3, and so that was like a really watershed year, I feel like, graphically, because that's where I think we hit the plateau of like, okay, game graphics are about as good as they're gonna get, you know, with some exceptions, right? But like, game graphic, like we're hitting the point of diminishing returns now with graphical fidelity in video games, and that's 2006. So like, if you think like Half-Life 1, that's like 1998, and you look at the graphics in that game, and then you look at the graphics from a trailer. Say it's 2005 and you're watching a trailer for Half-Life 2 and it looks like this cinematic, like almost like real life, you know, right? That's a big deal. Now, going back in 2026 and playing Half-Life 2, it just feels like any other FPS that you've ever played, cinematic FPS story-driven game. So it's not anything special if you weren't there, like if you didn't experience that transition. But you know, like at the time, to make my point, at the time it felt like it was really changing video games. And in fact, the Source engine really did change video games. There's a lot, not just Half-Life 2, but so many other games were developed with that, you know? So it's like video game engines, not just the games that they're based off of, but the engines and all this, like, it was all like a really big deal, you know? And now everything is just so recycled, you know? Okay, another Unreal Engine game, another, you know, another kind of, this is what, I feel like this game's gonna be like this game that already came, you know? And it never feels like, okay, this is gonna change gaming, you know? Or if it does feel like that, like fucking they announce like, you know, GTA 6, right? And it's like, oh, this could change gaming, but you're always skeptical. You know, it's always like, well, is it really gonna be that good? Because it's like, you just get lied to so much, you know, over the course of this diminishing returns, like, sort of thing. The diminishing return hype machine. How is a hype machine supposed to continue with diminishing returns in, like, game quality? Like, it doesn't, you know? The video game hype machine was at its peak when we were kids, because video games were changing back then. Now, it's a joke. So this whole announcement just feels like a reflection of that. I think it was a graphical playthrough. I think the actual the engine itself was pretty good as well, though it did you're talking about with Half-Life 2. I'm not here trying to like defend Half-Life 2 is the best game ever or anything. I'm just kind of trying to help you understand why people were hyped about it back then, which I think was your question. I'm not like a Half-Life 2 fanboy. I do like the game. But yeah, graphical, I think it was a breakthrough back then, and I think the engine itself that they were using was a big breakthrough as well. Like the way they were able to cinematically tie in like you know, story beats while in engine, like that wasn't common in video games. Now that's just taken for granted. So again, like going back and playing Half-Life 2 now, it's a pretty boring game, like to just casually play through the story of in 2026, because you could play fucking Last of Us or something that's like a way more intense, you know, it's like that same concept of a game to the nth degree, you know. But for people who were there back then and people who really liked the, you know, a game like that did hold a special place in our heart. A lot of games going back and playing, having not been there for the hype, it feels like, what were people so excited about? No, I totally get what you're saying. Like, you're not wrong for thinking that. Beagle, thank you for the 5 gifts, man. Hope you're doing well. As well as, I didn't even mention this, Meow Bark Bark with the Kick subscription. My Kick chat is broken right now, Meow, so sorry about that. But thank you for that sub earlier. And Beagle with the 5. What's up, Cracks? Though learning is going very slowly because Spyro 4 got announced today, so we've mostly just been talking about that. Dude, I'm doing great, Beagle. Yeah, it's a pleasure to see you. But yeah, guys, who's hyped for Spyro 4? It's bitter. It's a bittersweet feeling, you know. It's like prime bittersweet because, like, you know, I played so much Spyro, and it's like I'd love for Spyro 4 to be fucking amazing. But it's genuinely hard for me to see a world where it's a good game, you know? I mean, maybe I'm just a doomer for that, but like the trailer and interviews that I saw today did not install. They were such corporate PR slop. Like, I'm sorry, like that's what they were. Like, show us some interesting gameplay. They showed us 3 seconds of gameplay of Spyro flying and activating a campfire to fly higher. Like, this has never been done in gaming before, guys. You know, like, how am I supposed to get excited about that? Like, it's hard. I'm only excited because Spyro 4 has been a meme for my entire adult life that I've speedrun Spyro. I'm only excited for the actual, what is it? The ceremony of it, you know, not necessarily the content itself. So yeah, like, the sweet is that I'm excited after all these years that the meme is real, but it's bitter because I know how shitty video games are nowadays. You know, and I know that, like, if this game is anything like Reignited, like, I'm not going to be impressed by it, you know? I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to play this game. And maybe, like, a game doesn't have to be that, you know? Maybe I'm just, my expectations are too high. But that's why I'm really going out of my way to lower them. So that way when I do finally get to this new Spyro game, I play it. Even if I just play it for one playthrough and that's it, I have fun, you know, chill out, crack some beers at the end, and that's it, you know? Yeah, no combat showcase. There's probably going to be combat in this game. I'm interested to, like, see that. There's a lot they haven't showed. They haven't really showed us anything, you know? Let's just be fucking for real. They showed us nothing. And they're like, okay guys, get excited. It's like, I'm not excited. You know? That makes me worried, you know? Do I think it's possible to meet my expectations? The way I'm going about it, where I'm expecting the game to be dog shit, I think my expectations will be totally met. I'm gonna go into it expecting the game to suck, and then I'll probably be delightfully surprised that it's like a C or B tier game. And then I'll have my fun, and then I'll probably never play it again, maybe make a video about it, and that's that. So that's my expectation. So if it's anything more than that, I will definitely be delighted. I'll be giddy if it's something worth actually like replaying and like, you know, getting good at, or trying to, God forbid, try to speed run or get like whatever, try to get good at, you know. But yeah, it's just funny to like the feigning the excitement. I'm excited that the meme is real. That's really all it is. It's hard, man. I mean, being a game dev in 2026, it's hard to push the boundaries, you know? How do you even like make a game feel like it's going to change the paradigm of the hobby, you know? Now that they're not limited by like the software that they're using, the engines they're using. It's like a real challenge. Like a game has to really push the limits for people to get excited about it. And it's just, I think it's, as time has gone on, it's become harder and harder for video games to do that. Look at this beautiful sunset right now. See the mountains in the background. What's up, Orphan Annie? Dude, yeah, guys, and that's kind of like the conclusion that I've come to as maybe as someone that's perhaps blinded by nostalgia, is what Rizzy said, is like, I personally don't need a new game to come out to keep me entertained with this hobby. Like, I can go back to the games that I've loved and grew up with and learn more about them and like learn to speedrun them, or, you know, do a playthrough of them, or finally 100% them or something, you know? And there's so many more games that came out around this time that like you'll never play every video game that you grew up with, quote unquote, that you perhaps missed as a kid. You're not going to play every game that you missed as a kid. So it's like, who really needs, it kind of creates this disconnected like attitude from modern gaming for me, where it's like we have so many bangers now, after so many years of like just in 3D video games from the late 90s to today. Yeah, the odd new game will come out that's actually good or pushes the limits and is dope, but there's still so much more content to work through and to master and to really learn about that is way more inspiring. Like, this game is just gorgeous. It's just inspiring to me. It takes me back to a different point in my life. You know, like, here's the nostalgia pill here, but it takes me back to a different time in my life in a way that a new game can't, unless it's also pushing the limits, like how this game did back then. You know? So, thanks again for another 5, Beagle, you fucking legend. Love you, dude. We're at 576 right now. If we get up to 600, I will do Spyro 2, what is it, Spyro 2 500% or something? But don't worry, Beagle, you don't have to gift anymore. I'm actually trying to kind of put it off a little bit until later this week. Did I ever play PS1 Mega Man Legends? It was a 3D spin-off from the regular Mega Man. No, I didn't play them. Yeah, I probably would like him. Dude, I don't think so, Tulu. Because I'm gonna have to do some like review in Spyro 2 in order to do this like 5 times 100% playthrough. And in Spyro 3, that review process would take so long, and I'm so much more interested in learning other stuff that it's like, I don't know. What's up, Harry? Dude, the new trailer looks like corporate slop, but I'm still hyped because Spyro 4 is a funny meme. How excited am I to constantly hear about Spyro 4 news? I don't mind it, man. Like, I'm glad somebody gives a fuck. I'm glad you guys give a fuck enough to ask me my thoughts on it. You know, that means a lot to me. Dude, Destiny 1. They still have servers up for Destiny 1? That surprised me, because I thought... So, because what I thought, Aloth, was that they were going to take down the servers. Are you just talking about, like, playing Destiny 1, like, the single-player mode? You can still play Destiny 1, like, online? Yeah, see, I totally misinterpreted that announcement. I thought they were, like, shutting down Destiny 2 or whatever. They're just stopping development. Which is, like, kind of like nail in the coffin. It's, like, all but the nail in the coffin for... It's just a matter of time that they turn off servers, right? But who knows? I mean, some games go for a really long time without development. But still have servers up. So that's cool. I didn't know that. That's a piece of cool news for me. Only runner saying positive things is Grapevine. Grapevine's trying, dude. He's trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. And me too, honestly. I'm not trying to be a doomer. You know, I'm trying to, you know, leave that little window open that, like, hey, maybe it's good, you know. I'm not trying to just totally be like, fuck it, it sucks, everything's gonna suck, but...
What I found that you forgot about.
Yo! Where did we get this? We got this at GalaxyCon a couple years ago.
Yeah.
This was like hidden in the closet. Isn't this cool? Somebody drew this. We bought it at a convention. This is the fucking art. Here, hold on. I'm gonna take them out real quick just so you guys. This is the fucking art design we want to see. The fucking, hold on. Let me bring up the trailer real quick. One sec. We're gonna like compare and contrast. Just so you guys can see what I'm saying. Like, look at the difference, dude. When I talk about, like, a game having, like, personality and style, it's just night and day, you know what I mean? It's night and day. Yeah, sure, you could say, like, it's different art, like, that's rendered in engine, and this is, like, you know, more like concept art. But, like, I'm just saying, man, like, I'm just saying which one looks more badass. Like, it seems pretty obvious to me. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. You can take them both back. It's cool.
No, I wanted you to show them the other one, and then I'll put them both back. We gotta hang them up, but I found a bunch of stuff to...
Yo, Samoka, thank you for the gift. Hope you're doing well today. I'm just putting this thing back. But yeah, really cool picture here. I like this one. This other one, I don't really know about.
We got that this year. It's like a travel poster.
Guys, can I be honest? It kind of gives me AI vibes, this one.
I don't think they did use AI.
You don't think it's AI? I feel like that text is super like AI movie poster status. What are we saying in the chat? The other one was sick. This one's like actually sick. This one really looks like OG Spyro
Do you
concept.
want that one in the
Yeah, I'll have this one and then you can have this one. Perfect. Love it. I'm gonna stick them down here for now.
Yeah, you paid for that one, I believe it now, so you can put that up wherever.
Yeah, thanks, babe. You guys are saying it's not AI? Alright, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you guys. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's genuinely hard to tell. Like, people are gonna be mad at me for saying this, the trailer up here kind of has AI vibes to it. People are probably going to be mad at me for saying that. It's not AI. It's not AI. The fact that it's even like a question, like, kind of says a lot, is all I'm saying. It shouldn't even be a question. It is AI? Well, shit. Alright, let's get back to watching this. Conjuration training from Alberic Little. Is that his name? Oops. Check his name one more time. Let's see what else. Alteration. Invest. This should be invest 4, I believe. Check. No, this would be invest 3. Goated. I'm glad you think so, Bungus. It feels good to stop talking about Spyro 4 and just get back to the Oblivion learning. Like, what a breath of fresh air from all the nonsense, you know? New games industry bullshit. Wading through the bullshit of a new game announcement and whether it's going to be any good or not. What a crock of shit. Meanwhile, one of the best games ever right in front of us. So much to learn, you know? So much to enjoy. Oh, there they are.
A pleasure to...
Yep. Conjuration.
Be seeing you. Oh, it's my pleasure. Take care.
Okay, the alteration guy. Bro, where's the alteration one? Bro, do I not have an alteration one? Am I tripping? What is my alteration even? $75. So I think there's another spell I can cast that gives me an alteration boost, right? got burnt out. I don't blame you. This is a very difficult process. Let me see what spell he casted here. He just talked to him, so I mean, let's just see.
A pleasure to make.
Yeah.
If you wish to learn more about...
Yeah, you don't need a spell for this guy. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back, 1 sec. Yeah, it looks like she has a fucking massive dick, right? No, not now that she's not wearing pants, you can see. Very vagina-esque. This is old Greta Thunberg. Is she beautiful? Crash, glass cracking noise. BRB. Look at my phone. Oh.
When he gets back, tell Deo Then I found this. Oh, there you are. I found this.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
It fell in one of the drawers beside our bed.
Awesome. Oh my god, I was looking
So
for this.
Cookie, I don't think Cookie hid it there on purpose. I think it legitimately fell out of the bed. Cookie's not that smart. Why is he wearing a thong? He's not wearing pants. I think the lack of an answer is an answer.
Love you, dude. Did you ask me something?
Why is your man wearing a thong?
Her name is Old Greta Thunberg.
She's an activist.
I'm activist. Okay, we started the alteration and the conjuration. Let's invest into him. Dude, what? I gotta like switch the hotkeys for these. I need to make the Rand Soul Gem hotkey be like 6 or something. And then make the spells that I want be 3 and 4 respectively. And then 5 can be the Soul Gem. I also kind of want to get spells of what's it called? Where did everyone go, by the way? What do I gotta invest in? I already got the alteration training. Where's this bitch at? Wake up. It's 1 p.m. She's wearing a diaper. My character. Hell yeah. You already know. She's on that diaper game. Where is this bitch? Is she up here? Dude, why is this Mages Guild so fucking massive? Where is everybody? I'll just wait again until another day. Dude, everyone thinks my mic is a tie. Like, you're the 3rd person to tell me that today. Kind of crazy.
Excuse
Is this the guy? No. Wait, it is the guy, but he needs to be in his merchant spot. Oh, he's going. He's thinking about it.
A pleasure to speak.
There we go. Invest 500 gold. And let me see if he has strong potions of sorcery.
Prices in all Cyrodiil.
There we go. Got a couple of those.
A bargain.
I'm gonna dupe a few of these.
chapel attack, now the prophet ranting about the
Oops.
end of the
What was
world.
going to activate there?
Oh, no. Without question.
Without question.
I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life.
Okay, and we'll put this over hotkey number 2. No, because Apotheosis should be 2. I'm gonna not worry about it for now. I'll put it as like 6 or 7. Put it like up there for now.
Just isn't for me.
That's fine. We don't really need. You're not really supposed to need that potion anyway, so who cares? All right, we invested in him. What's next? There's probably still more things to do in here. What is happening? Okay, he's going upstairs.
I don't think the game is crashed yet. That I remember.
Grabbing a Nern root and reading a book. And then flying out. Wait, hold on. Are we in the right place here? Oh. He had an alchemy skill book right there. A game at dinner. Let's make a note about that. Now we exit. Now we go to... What's the name of this place? Okay, whatever. We'll just... Excuse me. Why walk when you can run?
Farewell.
All the potions everywhere. Alright, let's make a quick save here. Go to Velena Daunton.
You know, we haven't had a crash yet. We're probably due, right? I don't think the game is crashed yet. That I remember.
Grab Nernroot, read The Legendary City of Sancretor. Nernroot number what is it? Is this only Nernroot number 2 so far? I guess Nernroot 2. Let me check out, let me control F here real quick just to make sure. Nernroot 1. I'm supposed to have 2 Nernroots. I think I didn't grab the one in Braville Chapel. So let me go take care of that real quick. This is number 3. Let's go take care of these tasks here. Go up. What is that? Grab Nernroot. Where is it? Am I in the right place? I'll go up here. Grab Nernroot. Route 3. Read this skill book. The Legendary Sancretor, it's called. And exit, and before we continue here, let's go check Braville real quick. I'll make a quick save, and let's head over to, in fact, I can load warp over to the Braville Temple, which I'll go ahead and do. We still talking about Spyro? Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts? You excited? I'm excited, but not because of the trailer. I think the trailer was ass. Okay, let's check down here. I think there's like a skill book here. Yeah, restoration skill book and Norn route. Yep, I was supposed to grab that earlier in the route, but it's cool. We got it. We got it done. Make sure we got all the other tasks done here.
Good day. I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, I think we did everything else here.
Farewell and be careful. Curtain isn't.
Okay, let's head back to Coral. Continue with our cleanup here. We have to get to the start of the main quest today, at least, before we're done. So let's continue cleaning up Coral. Oh, okay, yeah, let's watch the shave my hair thing. Let's watch that. One sec. You, where did you send it to me? On Discord or something? Do I have to, like, open Discord? Okay, check my messages, or it's on my Discord, my general shit channel. By the end of the year? Wait, hold on. Let's watch the clip together.
Gym Monster 2.
Wait for the ad.
How much would it cost to shave my head on stream? All that needs to happen is Spyro needs to be announced. It just needs to be announced officially by the end of this year.
Oh, damn it. I have to shave my head.
Not by Canadian Guy A, by Toys for Bob or whoever's making the game.
Oh wait, by the end of this year, was this 2026? What year was this? That was kind of my question. This was streamed 2 years ago, dude. Bruh, it says streamed 2 years ago. That was 2024. I thought that was this year. And then I looked at it, it's like, it said any %. And my PB was still at 37. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe I have a chance here. Well, there we go. There might be, if you dig hard enough, there might be another clip of me saying it more recently than this. In which case, you know, there might be more to dig up here. But I need to have the video proof before I do it. Before I, like, commit to it, you know what I mean? Because truth be told, I don't really want to shave my head. But if I said I'd do it, I mean, I gotta be a man of my word. I could, like, sub-goal it or something, yeah. But yeah, if anyone else digs up a more recent clip, I'm happy to oblige. And I think there is. I think there is a more recent clip of me, like, during, like, a 120 run in the last few months. So if anyone wants to dig that up, feel free, but yeah. Again, just because I'm not sure on the specifics, if I said it had to come out before the end of 2026, or if I said it only had to be announced. So, yeah. But if I did just say it only had to be announced before 2026 and I'd shave my head, then somebody dig up the clip and I'll do it. I'll probably sub goal it, like, if so. I'm not trying to dodge it or anything. Okay, look, I'm kind of trying to dodge it, I'm not gonna lie. I just need the evidence. I need the proof before I commit to the bit. Oh my god, dude. Mouse and all caught. Alright. Oblivion low-key creepy, dude, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Spyro, the new logo looks like a roofing company. Yeah. It's literally just the same as the old logo, but with like the angled top part of the text. Like, they changed as little as they could have. They really did. They took 0 risks in the way they presented this game, which to me is not good. That's not a good thing. If they're really trying to convince us that it's different from anything we've seen before, they didn't really accomplish that. Ever been to Hack Dirt? Yeah, that's for like a quest, I think. We'll get there. But yeah, 100% I'm learning crazy. That is true. Learning's going good. I'm very sidetracked by the Spyro 4 discussion, but I'm fine with that. I'm currently getting through the Coral cleanup. Coral 1. Okay, go into here. Let's wait till daytime. Dude, that's crazy they didn't call it Spyro 4 and then like whatever subtitle. I agree. Like, that's kind of insane, right? New Fable? Oh, hopefully that's good. When was the last time they released, like, what was the last Fable game? Fable 3? When was the last Fable game come out? Fable is another series that really fell victim to just, like, corporatized slop, you know, as this series went on, you know? Iron Steel. I'm just gonna say go to Smith. Hey, babe. Oh, so you got guys like a kitty.
She wanted love.
I hope I can help.
Please tell Cookie you love her.
Have a look at my wares.
Not just you. I want chat to tell Cookie.
Everyone tell Cookie that you love her.
Hello.
Tell the cat you love her. She needs it. Oh, maybe I did already invest in her.
Look at your beautiful bandana.
I think I did.
Look at her.
Take your time.
She's a diva.
Yeah, I think I did invest in her because during the map exploration I had to get my, like, dagger fixed. And then also, here's the other thing about the dagger as well. Do I still have it? Is you could just stack it. Here, let me watch the rest of this part here. I think that was it. See you, babe. Mwah. Oh, I have to do the training with her, so that's why I forgot. Armor.
Well met.
Okay. Invest, and this would be invest 4, I think, right? Yeah, invest 4. Rashida. Armor training. Okay.
You have the gray box I want? You're in the theme still? You have the gray box I want? You're in the theme.
Okay, read 2920, mid-year, whatever. Mid-year, what's it called? Balmora. 2920 mid-year 2006 or V6. Skyrim? I mentioned Elder Scrolls? No, I mentioned Fable fell victim to corporatization. Are you talking about earlier? I said Fable. Did I say Elder Scrolls? I meant to say Fable. No, Skyrim didn't. I agree with you, PXO. Yeah, I said Fable fell to corporatization as the series progressed. I could see it happening. I mean, like, you could definitely make the argument, like you're saying, that ESO, the latest installment in the Elder Scrolls series, is kind of the most, like, corpo slop game that we have. But, I mean, I guess, who knows, right? Yeah, no, it's all good. But I agree with your assessment of things, PXO, for sure. Takes away from the fantasy creatures. Realistic graphic makes it harder. I don't even think the... Oh, you're talking about Fable. You guys are still talking about Fable. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I don't know. The whole, like, you know, rags to riches, like, storyline was... I don't know. It just forced you into so many, like... You're either good or you're bad, or you either make money for doing the bad thing or you lose money for doing the good thing. And there's just no real, like, consequence to any of your actions in that game. Like, yes, there is consequence in the sense that you'll get a different, like, ending or a different game state at the end, but it just doesn't really feel like... It doesn't really... None of it felt meaningful to me. It felt very much like, do the good thing, get the good situation. Do the bad thing, get the bad situation. But more money. You know, it's like... It just felt dumb to me. Like, there was no... Like, that's what always bothered me about Fable, is, like, there was never, like, really, truly a neutral path in those games. Which, for being a series, like, built around the good and evil, like, dynamic player-character arc, the fact that the neutral path is not, like, well accounted for in those games... Even Fable 1, this is a problem. The neutral path is, like, almost impossible to do in a Fable game. Which is... that's all... I've always felt that's one of their, like, biggest weak points. For making, you know, the moral, you know, implication system such an important part of the game. The fact that you can't really be, like, a gray character. I mean, you can try, but it's like, you're gonna be forced to make good or bad decisions, you know? I don't know. Maybe there's some social commentary to be made about that. But I do like the Fable games. They are fun to just play, just to play. Yeah, I heard the news, Doe. Did you hear the news? They said Spyro 4 is coming out. They also said it's going to be the best game ever. What do you think? You guys think they're overhyping it, or do you guys think the hype is justified? I'm hyped, even if it's overhyped. I'm definitely hyped regardless, because the meme after what, like, how long has it been since Reignited? It's been like 8 years. Since 8 years, it's just been the meme has been Spyro 4. So just for the meme finally being realized, I'm excited. Even if the game is dog shit, I'm hyped. But yeah, I'm not particularly excited about the content of the trailer or the press release. I find it to be very overly safe corporate slop energy. Personally, it does not instill confidence in me that they're making a great game right now. But I'd love to be wrong about that. Okay, I think I got everything here.
Team Steel. Never do that.
Now we go to Tavern. Okay. Invest. What's her name? Should be invest 5. Fine, let's go check her name.
Unless there's a drink in this for me, you might as well stop talking.
An honor to serve you.
Imfrid.
I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? Whatever you wish. Take care. Yes?
Wrong spell.
Farewell. Yes? I would...
Okay, so we should have 3 Nurn Roots now, and 5 shops invested, just to make sure I'm on track here. Three Nurn Roots found, right? Is that correct? Three Nurn Roots found, and 5 stores invested. Okay. Now we talk. Dude, what the hell am I looking at? There we go. Training. What training is this? Does it say in the top left? Heavy armor training, okay. Talk, where is he, this guy? Talk Valis Odil. Thank you for the good luck, Drawlin. This is the classic Oblivion, yeah, not the remaster, correct. The remaster is great, though.
None of my sons.
My sons. Did I already start this? Missing daughter. Oh wait, no, hold on. I have to start the other thing. And I'm not sure if he started the Sons questline as well. Training, Sons, yeah, he does them both, and creatures, okay. Heavy armor training, and whatever the other quest is named. So let's go ahead and do the heavy armor training.
There's a drink in this for me. My son. Long. I'm. Yes.
Creatures.
For the. Some. I'm.
The killing field. It's 2 up. No, I'll just do that. Heavy armor training 2 in the killing field. Okay. Now, there hasn't been a God of War since 2013. That's fortunate. You're talking about the one where it's like, my son. Just like this NPC in Oblivion. Boy, that God of War. You guys are saying it's shit? I thought a lot of people liked that game. I never played it. My boy. I'm gonna teach you to be a strong man. That's not God of War? Really? I thought that was a God of War game. Am I tripping? Boy. Oh, you're saying that doesn't count? My boy, this dick is what all true warriors rub in the morning. You never played God of War or Gears of War? Very different games, I would say, but we're both different series. I wouldn't say going back now you're missing that much, but they are fun. They're fun, you know, story modes to go through. The original God of War and the original Gears of War. If you like FPSs, you know, Gears of War is fun. If you like platformer, whatever, beat 'em ups, God of War is fun. That's about it, really. Pretty good games as far as their respective genres are concerned. Talk to this guy. We have to start his quest as well. So let's do that.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall? They say.
What was the name of that quest I just got?
Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick. And perhaps you're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. There's 50 gold pieces in...
What was the name of that quest I just got? Separated at birth. Jermaine. Update. Separated at birth. Back with food. Let's go, Cerebral. How you doing? Left your skateboard at Chipotle. Nice. Just another excuse for you to get Chipotle today, right? Dude, I can go for some Chipotle right now. I'm getting pretty hungry, I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep getting through some of this coral. I'm moving so slowly through this, but hey. That's how they get you, leaving your skateboard now. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't done that myself at places like breweries and stuff. Okay. Cednius, and then what kind of training did he get there? Invest 500 gold. Training. Okay, let's do this now.
Only the fine.
Oh wait, cancel.
Be seeing you. I don't mean to.
Can I not? Oh my god.
I don't mean.
Invest 500 gold.
I would.
Now, do we do the missing daughter update? No, we do training.
Alan here.
Okay, mercantile training. And then do we do the missing daughter text here? I'm assuming so. Invest 500 gold, training. Okay. Separated at birth. We'll go to Cednius. Hold on, let me check the place I'm in right now.
Good day.
goods and trade. Turn off the invest thing here. Invest. Seed Neas. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about the missing daughter thing right now. What's up, Doe? Would I consider running the new Spyro game? Not on day one. I'd have to like play it casually. Like any, you know, gamer, like any self-respecting gamer will tell you, I have to play it casually first and decide whether I like it enough to speedrun it. Anyone who tells you, oh, I'm gonna speedrun it day one is just memeing. It's just for a meme. And I personally, with me and speedrunning, if I'm gonna try to speedrun something, I'd rather take it somewhat seriously, so. Yeah, I'm not one for just memeing a speedrun on day one of a new game. But if it's like a quick game and I can get done with it relatively quick, I might just like do like a day two speedrun just for the meme at that point, but who knows? Who knows? Right. But I need to play it casually first. You hope it's something I'm... Dude, what if the game sucks, though, Doe? Do you really want me to play a game that sucks, though? Like, we don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. Like, just because it's Spyro 4 doesn't mean I should, like, you know... Doesn't mean I should have an additional propensity to it, right? What is supposed to convey? Are you referring to the other person in the chat that typed that? I don't know. I think they're just quoting one of the in-game characters. You're hyped as fuck? I love that. Love to hear that. Hey, who else here is hyped for Spyro 4? Let me know in the chat, dude. 8 years we've been waiting. Eight years, dude. Oh my god, it's like a weight off of my shoulders. Am I doing a good job hyping it up? Guys, am I doing good here, guys? Alright, let's see what else is happening here.
Is Darla not kidnapped yet? That's fine. So long as she is kidnapped later, we're good.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, Wolfie. Gosh, I can't take this load off my shoulders anymore. If only Spyro 4 would get announced. Oh, guys! Dude, CGE almost started crying, bro, like when that shit got announced. He was at a loss for... It was so wholesome. He really was, like... He was emotional. It's such a funny thing to be emotional about, like that trailer. To like 99% of gamers in the world. They see that trailer, they're just like, oh, some cartoony game from some series, like who cares? And then CGE watches it, he's like, choked up, he's like, I have been waiting 4 years, you know, 8 years, and a fortnight. And I wanted to tell you guys so badly. It's just like the most intense thing. But it's like so wholesome too, that's why you gotta love it, you know? Yeah, no, you gotta feed off that. You gotta care about something as much as CGE cares about Spyro 4. Galactic Race. Is it like gonna be like a pod I didn't watch any of the other games at the show. Is that like gonna be like a pod racer game? Oh yeah, he's gonna be making all sorts of videos. But me too, dude. I mean, hey, I'm stoked. I'm hoping I get a couple new viewers. You know, why not? It's good for all of us. You know, all of us Spyro creators, all 5 of us.
Welcome to Red.
Okay, what does he buy here?
Kidnapped later, we're good. That's fine. So long as she is kidnapped later, we're good. She is kidnapped later. We're not kidnapped yet. That's good. Is Darla not kidnapped yet? That's fine. So long as she is kidnapped later, we're good.
Buy Veranicus and Burlor. What's the name of this place? Renoit's Books. Buy?
I hope I need a book. You've come to the right place.
Vernacus and Borlor. The pod racing game has not shown any pod racing yet. Well, that doesn't bode well. I'll never love or care about anyone as much as CGE cares about Spyro 4. So it's really special seeing the game come out. Not for the trailer itself, but to see CGE finally be vindicated after all these years. It's a big moment for the community, you know? I say that with like zero irony. Like, that's genuinely how I feel. It's just beautiful.
Take care.
People have been making fun of that guy for years, like screaming to the clouds or whatever. And now he gets to say, yes, I was right. This game did eventually come out, even though it wasn't called Spyro 4. Like, imagine putting that much in, like, of yourself into just, like, a game coming out, you know? Couldn't be me. Like, I'm envious. I truly am envious that Canadian guy is excited about a new game coming out. Couldn't be me. I mean, for real. I wish I had his luster for the announcement. You have to, is that what he said? You have to hold the line. So funny, dude. All right. As long as I read the book, I can drop it. Okay, are we going in the chapel here?
Zoomies! Time for big zoomie! Zoomies! Time for big zoomie! Let's go zoomies, my dude.
Go chapel basement, take book. I think he's trying to eat something. What's he doing? Oh, my game's gonna crash. Exit. Save. Or the autosave. My game's gonna crash. Watch. Any moment now. The white inventory screen was a sign. Is he yawning? Yeah, maybe he's yawning. What's the name of that book? Notes on Racial Phylogeny. What the fuck does that mean? Notes. What's the sentiment around Crash 4? It's mixed. You know, some people really like it. Some people really, you know, don't like it. I would say it's kind of a similar reception as Reignited in that sense, except Crash 4, I think, had the notable benefit in its overall reception of just having a lot of fresh content. Like, it just was a lot of just new Crash levels to play at the end of the day. Whereas Reignited was not that. Reignited was like a lot of old levels that we already knew, just dressed up. So I think the overall reaction from the community to Crash 4 was pretty positive. A lot of people complain about it being too hard, or perhaps being too bloated, as well, as someone else mentioned in the chat. The art style, you know, is, again, like, I'm not gonna go too deep on it, but I'm not a fan of it compared to the PS1 games. But yeah, I would say the reception to Crash 4, similarly to Reignited, was overall good. Dare I say even better than Reignited. I'm sure the reception to this new Spyro game will probably be good when it comes out. And it'll have like quite a few flaws and stuff that are going to make it really not that replayable for me, but in retrospect, everyone will probably like it. I hope. I kind of hope it sucks, so I can just instantly make videos about how much it sucks. But if it doesn't suck, then that's good too, you know. I'm happy, whatever the case. You're too hard and everyone complains about that too? Yeah, I've been there. You like the art style? Yeah, it's like a divisive topic, I feel like, talking about how the new Crash and Spyro, talking about the direction their art went in like the modern age versus to what it used to be on their classic games. I just feel like the art style is so different, and I just like the classic style more than I like the newer, you know, style. That's just me. Why the long face, Paplock? What's up? You're gonna go into it thinking it's your favorite game, so you can be disappointed. Just true doomer. New Crash looks better than new Spyro. Yeah, I'll take that. It'll be okay. Yeah, the new game. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm really not worried about how good or bad of a game it is. I'm also holding no reservations about the trailer and everything today not really being very promising. Looking very cookie cutter, playing it safe type of energy. Which does not bode well for my hype around the game, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's just a snapshot in time. Always other games to look forward to? Dude, there's always dude, we were talking about this earlier. You can always just, like, be like me and just disconnect from caring about new games. Like, we don't have, like, it's okay that games aren't as exciting as they used to be when they're coming out. You know, when we were kids, and maybe this is partially because we were kids, maybe partially it was just the state of, like, game progression back then, but, like, it's okay to like not give a fuck about new games nowadays. I feel like that's like an acceptable like approach because there's so many good games out there already that when something new comes along that is actually good, it's like a delightful surprise, you know, in a sea of just like overhyped bullshit, you know. So right now, the new Spyro trailer is very much in that sea of overhyped bullshit to me right now. And I hope that it can break free of that, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sitting here like, at least this GTA 6 is going to come out. You know, people talk about video games like that you can't enjoy a game unless it's new, you know what I mean? Some people really have that consumer mindset about it. Like, if you've had a video game for a while, like, and you beat it, then it's like, it's not worth replaying, you know? Like, replayability is not something that's, like, valued in gaming, I feel like, in the overall gaming, games industry nowadays, right? It's always looking towards what's newer, what's better, you know, even if marginally so. New sequel, new game, new this, that. And I've never felt that way about Spyro, you know? So to see the general fandom be like, finally, we're getting a new game, it's like, I've never felt like we've needed a new game, you know? So it's just like, I think it's like a fundamental difference in how we look at new releases. So yeah. And it's not to say I'm right and they're wrong or anything, it's just like a different perspective on things. Where did we go? Exit. Out that door. Go here. Okay. Let's go to that house. Is this the right one? Oh man, my game is about to crash. You see this white screen? That does not bode well. Oh god. That is scary. When it starts showing white screens like that, a game crash is coming. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Come on, give me a fucking... Give me a game crash. Come on. I exit this menu. And the game crashed. When I read that book, that was all it took. Game crash. What time is it, guys? It is 5:26. Guys, I think I'm gonna take a little break here. I've been streaming for a while, so I think I'm gonna go offline and raid someone. I might be back on later, but probably tomorrow I'll be back doing more of this. I'll stop here for now. We've literally only gotten through half of Coral at this point. But it's just a lot of notes that need to be made, so it's all good. Anyways. Dude, Spyro 4. And also I got hella sidetracked by Spyro 4 getting announced. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this absolute beast. So sick. God, Spyro is so cool. Is what I imagine our people are saying. Anyways. No, where's that one where's that one screenshot of him? Yeah, this one. Like that fucking shit right there. The dead, his eyes see nothing. There's nothing behind those eyes, guys. That is corporate slop eyes right there. The eyebrows, dude. He's got the fucking, what's his name? Burt Reynolds, you know, he's got that manly shit. He grew up, man. That's why he's got big eyebrows and a chiseled Chad jaw now. This game's really pushing the boundaries. Totally not as safe as they could possibly play it or anything. Anyways, let's find someone to raid. Over to Twitch here. Yeah, I think that game crash was a sign that I should take a break and go do some Amazon returns, go get some food, that whole spiel. All right, Laura, once again. Lumithon Day 7. Let's go. Unless Jordy's on a crazy run. Hold on, let me see if Jordy's on a crazy run. If Jordy's on a crazy run, I'll rate him. He's on a run. He could record this. I'll rate Jordy. Rate Jordy. 925. Thanks everyone for hanging out and kicking it, you know, post Spyro announcement there. Am I sick of being... No, it's fun because anytime someone asks me about it, I like... It's my chance to pretend to be hyped. I'm like, dude... Like, Dale, you heard the new Spyro 4? Dude, yes! Bro, are you hyped? and then I let them, you know, be hyped, and then I give my opinion. It's nice. I like it. It's a chance for me to, you know, manufacture some excitement. Some much-needed excitement. Anyways... Hyromaniac with the Prime, thank you. Dude, hype! Who's hyped for Spyro 4? That was the biggest news of the stream today, was Spyro 4. So yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow for more. We're gonna actually get started on the main quest tomorrow, hopefully. And I'll see you guys then. Have a beautiful evening. Love you all. Peace.